I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hit up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to World Heavyweights Live on Motorsports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Christopher Platte.
Yes, sir.
Skywalker and Gordo in the building. Yeah, it's full government. What's your middle name?
Government. James.
Christopher James.
Stinky James.
Stinky
I'm
James.
also middle name James. We got two
Middle name
James
James?
middle names.
I got a friend with
yeah.
the middle name James.
That's what's up.
What is your middle name, Skywalker?
Clemens.
Clemens.
No, it's
Clemens?
not.
Swear to God, bro. I'll show you my ID.
That's a rich-ass middle name.
Clemens.
Came from wealth.
What's your real first name, then? Real first name is
Stolen
something else.
wealth.
Yeah, stolen wealth. Chauncey Clemens Walker.
Yeah, Chauncey Clemens Summerhill III.
Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Spinny's at the soccer game tonight, at the DCFC game. He'll be chanting. Make sure you guys pull up if you guys are there. Say what up to him. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I want to start real quick. Gordon, I'm going to give you the floor briefly.
Okay.
Because we rarely talk about this team. People probably don't even care to talk about this team. Mm-hmm. But the Tigers are hot.
They are.
Pride Month is their month.
Hey, man. Don't let those the kitties are looking pretty prideful
Don't let
right
the Tigers
now.
get hot.
Oh.
Around.
No, hey, seriously though, it's really no mystery why. You get a Kerry Carpenter back, you get a Gleyber Torres back, and Troy Melton. We've seen 2 starts from him now. This guy can eat innings even in days where he gets a little tagged up, like last night where he let up 4 solo bombs. Oof. This offense still took care of business. I mean, 10 runs in a game. You had Dylan Dingler going 4 for 5.
Dong, baby.
Ooh.
2
He's so
things.
cold.
And
he is sick.
People looked at me crazy when I said that Dylan Dingler could have a season that, somewhat got close to what Cal Raleigh did last season. Guys,
Cal Raleigh, he could have been MVP last year.
Yeah, but if he keeps stacking this up, I mean, he's got 16 home runs right now. He's gonna probably end the year with over 30. So,
Where's he at right now?
16.
I
So
hear.
it's
Is it my phone?
halfway through already.
I hear like a video of something playing. Is anyone?
Skywalker.
Am I tripping? Am I tripping balls?
I don't see it. I'm not playing anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
I
hey,
don't see
anyways,
that.
these Detroit Tigers. Other than that, man, the pitching is finally starting to look better. I'm intrigued at what's going on with the whole Tarek trade situation. I'm not sure what they're going to do about that. I'm sure that we can get into that.
Well, I did want to ask you that quickly. Like, how soon before you change your tone on that and you go, there's no way we sell them. Like, what do the Tigers have to do for you to say that?
I'm there now.
Yeah, the Tigers literally have to win every series from now on, basically. You're at the point where you lose one, you have to make it up for it with 2 wins. So your back is against the wall. We've seen the Tigers go on some hot streaks when they've been in this kind of situation too, and I'm really optimistic with the guys that they have. But at the end of the day, we do have to be a little bit realistic, and I don't believe that Scott Harris is absolutely ignoring calls on Tarek Skubal. I think he's just, playing hardball a little bit, trying not to just, signal to everybody that it's a fire sale. But at the same time, it does make you wonder whether or not he's gonna, go for it. Because all we have is, other than his drafting, all we have about his free agency is questions. He really hasn't.
Well, Gleyber was nice.
Gleyber was a solid
pickup.
signing. Even a guy that's into his later years.
Yeah.
But
I didn't really. I mean, Fromber's hype is a good
people
pitcher,
loved
but I
it,
wasn't in love with it just because of the ground balls and us not having an infield.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm not a big Scott Harris guy.
No, I haven't been huge on Scott Harris for a long time either. It just never felt like he was the kind of guy that can put his foot down.
He's
and
a smug little asshole.
Yeah, no, not only that, but I don't
steals
think
parking
he's got the
spots.
cojones to say, like Chris Ilitch, I need money to go out and put, field a competent team.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's able to do that. I think at the end of the day, he's just kind of another yes man.
Yeah. He definitely got robbed at lunchtime.
Yeah, for
Type
sure.
vibes.
For sure. And it's
Stuffed in
disappointing too.
lockers.
Like you had last season, the
I thought
trade
the guy was
deadline.
his friend.
He went out and got 6 arms. One of them was actually useful in a Cal Finnegan. And if they are going to buy again at the deadline, the market's looking a lot more Yeah, it's raining again. It's
Chris's
Chris.
car is-
Yeah.
Those are down.
My car is inside. It is in a building. It is completely safe. My car
Okay.
is good.
All right. So should be all right.
Jonathan
Thank
Lord
you,
says
thank you, sir.
bullshit. That's a cover up. Oh, Neil gave us the truth. Spinny, did IRS catch up to Spinny?
Oh,
It's not my information to share. To be honest,
could be
with
tax dodging. That's
you. You know,
possible.
No, he didn't dodge. They got him. That's why he's not here today.
Locked up with my dad.
I locked him up with Skywalker's dad.
Damn.
Chauncey Clemens
That's
Skywalker.
that's a white collar prison. That's
White collar crime.
yeah.
Do you have the did I send those pictures in Slack at all of the Tigers game last night? Do you have that
Yeah,
Skywalker?
yeah.
Oh man, they
rain
they
delay?
kept showing it. Yeah.
That shit was sick. It was crazy outside when I got home too, but like just the Tigers game
See,
as
this
well.
isn't even nearly like the best picture that was taken
No, it
last
looked
night
way-
either.
way cooler in
That does
person.
not do it
You
justice.
got the other one? Did I send two of them or no?
I just have that one.
That's cool then. That's fine.
But there was,
It was like
at one
orange.
point, at one point there was a totally blue sky, and then you had a massive storm front coming in, and then at another point it was all orange, and there was rolling clouds like thunder coming in.
We were
it looked
living in a
insane.
real life Instagram filter. I felt like the way
Yeah.
shit looked last
No,
night.
that
It was
did.
sick.
That looked like, honestly, that looked like the team photoshopping the sky because it was orange, so it was like, Tigers, obviously.
Yeah.
So I 100% thought it was AI. I actually got duped by my first AI video today.
He's not. There's no how do you cap.
Cat, bro.
No.
Cap.
Like 100%
Cap.
I got duped.
It is not your first time though.
No, this is the first time.
That is
this
not
the
your.
first
I
time.
can't.
Nope.
I
This is
not-
the first
don't
time
believe
where
it at all.
where I saw a video and I was like, damn, this is real. I promise you.
All right, we'll go along with it.
All right.
What's the video?
Sorry, we aren't all as gullible as you. But
He's like, yeah, the spider was fucking grew to a human size.
no, man, it was just honestly, it was like one of those man on the street interviews with like,
Although some of those ones are good.
yeah, and it just looked totally real. And then I showed my boy Ben, and he was like, "This is AI." No, I was like, "No way!" And then he pointed
Damn,
it out.
you got
and I
got.
felt stupid.
You gotta
my
slime
boy
your
Mike.
boy out.
Honestly, I thought at certain points last night, looking back at that scorecard, I thought I was looking at AI generated image.
We hit that 3-1. That was fucking.
Oh man,
Man,
Kerry
shout out
Carpenter
to him.
also shout out, won me $50 last night. Had to
There you go.
sprinkle a little anytime Kerry
it in the
Carpenter
stock
home
market.
runner. That got put in my gas tank, homeboy. Yeah,
Doing it
Can't win
wrong.
them all.
yeah,
Gordon's gonna start OnlyFans soon.
yeah. I mean, it's getting to the point, man. I might start stepping on cakes or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever gets the bills paid.
Stepping.
Is that a thing?
Definitely not.
Yeah,
That's very specific.
I
Is
mean,
that what
like,
you're into? The cake stepping
you
videos?
got me. Yeah, you got me red-handed.
You know who I see everywhere lately is that the girl from Obsession. What's her name? Indy something? I don't know her last name. It's like
oh,
crazy.
It's
Yeah, I think
Did
it's
you
like
see that
or
yet, Chris?
something?
Yeah.
Or
What?
What did you say, Skywalker?
I don't know her last name.
Oh, yeah, it's Indy like Navarre
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
All right.
That
yeah,
sounds
Indy
right.
Neverett.
Neverett?
Yeah, Neverett, something like that.
She's a really
Navarre
good actress.
sounds more right.
She's fine.
She's gorgeous.
She is.
I might have got a crazy.
Did you
ass
know that
pregnant,
she
to
was
be
a
honest
Call
with
of
you.
Duty streamer
Yeah, I
like
did.
a few years ago?
Yeah, I
She's
did. I
old.
saw
I saw
her
her
clips.
for that, yeah.
That was
You said she's old?
Nah, she's cold at Call of Duty.
Oh, was she sick?
Yeah, like I saw some of her highlights and like she was low key popping off. I'm not
See?
gonna lie.
Shout out, Chris.
Like I said, man, I probably would have got her crazy ass pregnant. You know, the movie would have ended different with me. You know,
Did you hear though? She only made $20,000 off that film.
that's how indie films are, though.
yeah.
You know,
That makes sense, but it's just like
Her
it's
next
just when you
movie-
see the totality number,
her
it sounds
next
crazy.
movie though, she gonna be
Yeah.
fucking. Now I wonder if there's any type of royalty in that though.
I
Or
mean,
is that
unless
just
that's
for big
baked into
movie
your
stars?
contract, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
no.
But I don't know. I was looking at
guys-
something and like the amount of expenses she pays for like media coverage is probably exceeding what she got paid for. So she's probably losing money on this movie.
You
Which,
get-
granted, like
Yeah.
she'll get roles and
It's
stuff,
a-
but right now she's probably losing money.
You
No,
guys
it's
are
an investment.
scratching the surface of A24's entire business model.
A24 is so
Yeah.
good.
A24
But
does
the
make
gas.
great movies.
So I'm not complaining at all.
Some of them are weird though. Like, did you see that one?
They're
I
all
think it was
weird.
called Men.
No, well, you would watch that.
That one was wild.
Shout out Mark.
Shout out Mark.
No, that was yeah.
Me and my
right.
boy Mark
That
were
was
watching Men.
that was like a quadruple date that me and all like my friends went, and we took our girlfriends, and that was everybody just walked out of that like really weirded out. The function like an hour later was like weird. Just the whole vibe was off. Everybody ended up going home early.
There was another A24 film. I don't know if it was that one, but I heard there was one that a group of my friends like they walked out on it too. So I wonder if it was
Speaking of Mark, we have a comment super chat from Adam from the D says, "Pimp out Mark on OF, hogs only." Shout out to Adam from the D. Phoenix Sun says A24 sucks.
That's rage bait.
Yeah, it's got to be rage bait.
I think they're
I'm an
probably
A24 guy.
they might be a bit, and we'll get to Jared Goff, but they might be a bit in the Jared Goff camp. What, are they overrated? Are they underrated? Because they're like hype beasts a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't think
maybe.
they're
I don't think they're
But
overrated
they
at
have
all.
good ones. Like I loved Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems was
That was
A24.
fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Is this was
Midsommar,
Obsession technically
The Witch.
A24?
Obsession's A24.
Obsession's
Yeah.
A24?
Yep.
Money. Even what's the one spinning like with the AI bot? Ex Machina.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
A24 as well.
Oh
Huh?
wow, I
I
didn't
don't
know that.
know.
It could be. I could be wrong. I could be way wrong on that.
That one felt.
Hopefully
like
she's making more
that
money
was
now. Hopefully she
fun.
gets some royalties.
list.
I'm pretty sure if you're
They
going
got that
to
Travis Scott biopic.
all these media, like I'm pretty sure if you go on Jimmy Kimmel, they got to be paying you, no? Like I'm not just going.
Yeah, Ex Machina
I mean,
is
I think if you
A24.
made-
Is
Ex Machina's
directed
24,
by what's his name, James Garland.
I think
or
if you're-
Alex
Right.
Garland.
If you're a new movie star, I feel like you go on Jimmy Kimmel, like
Dude,
you
fuck
don't
Jimmy
do it for
Kimmel.
the money, like you do it for
Whoa.
the promo.
Why do you feel so strong
Fuck
about
that
Jimmy?
guy.
Why?
It's so
Dude,
crazy.
late night television, like I remember like watching old clips, like it used to be like
You are
genuinely
an old
decent.
soul.
But yeah, I am.
I-
but like
no, that's a
nowadays, it's just like
Jimmy Fallon's tough.
no, bro,
like
they're
Jimmy
all Jimmy Fallon.
That's a strong take on
Jimmy
Fallon.
Fallon
of
is
all
an
people.
antisocial alcoholic. That guy's also a bum.
Jesus.
They're all
That's
terrible.
such a- that's such a random beef to have.
Genuinely, all of the late night show talents are terrible. Like it pisses me off when I'm watching. like-
Conan's good.
yeah, no, Conan is good. Conan, but is he still?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I just know
exactly.
he
You
was
Kind of look like
recently.
Conan, Chris.
I'm just glad that one fat British
Vince.
dude, like,
Yeah, that guy.
I'm so glad that he fell off. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah,
Guillermo?
I
The
remember.
dude
Genuinely.
Guillermo.
Wait, who'd you say?
the
the
fat
airplane
British
karaoke and all that
Corden.
shit.
Oh,
What's it? James Corden. I
I did
think?
like the karaoke stuff. I'd watch those.
I did have a friend that was actually on his show one time that did the he was doing like the real life Tinder thing. And my
Well,
friend
fuck
was
your
on
friend
it.
and fuck James Corden too.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to Black Trey.
Hot start.
I'm kidding.
Hot
I'm
start.
joking.
Shout
I'm
out to Black
joking.
Trey.
All right, I gotta get these ones in real quick. Maybe we'll come back to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We talked about Isaac Tesla a little bit yesterday, or was it yesterday? 2 days ago.
yesterday.
You had that picture of him that I sent there.
Yeah, let me pull it
This
up.
shit, dude,
Oh, yeah,
this guy
Marty
is
Supreme
fucking
is A24.
freak,
This is
man.
crazy.
This guy, he just does stuff that other humans can't. Like
What
that's
the hell is even
All right, I'm
that?
not getting,
Athleticism.
I'm not getting got by AI
superhuman
twice.
white
One
boy.
day.
Yeah, this might be AI too. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be one of them ones. We'll see, man. I mean, the highlight catches he made last year, he's going to take a natural progression just from like knowing the
Learning.
playbook better or just like knowing the NFL better. Like it's just, he could be one of them ones. And I'll probably be the one that looks stupid because I crashed out after the trade. I thought it was a dumbass trade.
No, I don't think you can be wrong in that unless he makes a big play in a NFC championship or later game. Like that, then you'd say, okay, whatever the cost was, justifiable. If they got us a Super Bowl, if it got us a touchdown in the NFC championship. That's what I was saying with J-Mo like a while ago when we were talking about his contract. I was like, it was the 2023, it was the year of the NFC championship. I was like, if he gets you a touchdown in an NFC championship game, whatever you pay him, you're good with that. You're good with that cost because that's how tough it is to win in the NFL. I feel like that's the only way you could justify Isaac Tesla, because when you're looking at it from a rational, logical standpoint, like you always do, when it comes to just the value, the production you're going to get, I'm wholeheartedly with you on that. That it was an over trade.
So-
but if
Well,
he gets
maybe
two
becomes
catches in
that,
a
though.
Super Bowl game, then you're like, all right, like.
But I'm
good.
saying I think he could become that production
Well,
wise.
going into his second year,
I don't
like,
know if
what
he
kind
can't
of
hear.
production do you want from him? Like, how many yards and how many touchdowns? If you want to say catches too, but like, what kind of production?
I'm
do
at
you
like
want?
400 or 500 yards. Like I'm cool with. Like
Really?
just I think like it's a fair expectation because you still have Amon-Ra, Laporta,
For me-
J-Mo, Jameer Gibbs, like,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be a run heavy team. Like I don't know if I have like a
think
super high
500 is a
expectations for
solid
him
line.
statistically. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like 400 or 500.
See-
Maybe repeat those 6 touchdowns. That'd be huge.
Yeah, for me, it's like cross that 6, 7, 8 touchdown threshold bar. Like get there. That's where to me he'll be his value, because he is somebody that with all the weapons you have, all the mouths to feed in this offense, I just don't see the raw numbers being there. But if this guy gets 8, 9 touchdowns, 10 touchdowns this season and like becomes a real valuable red zone target for this team, then yeah, that's where I think he makes his money or he justifies his worth.
Yeah,
See, I
Chris.
see a comment here real quick though from MPW says Easy's done a 180 on Tesla. I don't think I've done a 180.
No.
I've liked the kid. I've liked the player himself. I just hated the trade. That's been my only beef.
Yeah, just kind of backing off of what Chris said. I'm not really looking at those yards because I don't expect an Isaac Tesla to take the brunt of this offensive, workload. But I do expect him to be a red zone merchant. Like he's going to be crucial for this team in those red zone goal line situations where Jared Goff looking for a quick out, looking for a jump ball, just something quick. And Isaac Tesla has that fast twitch athleticism, has that ability to go up, get that thing, has that contested catch, prowess he's shown time and time again. I have a lot of faith in Tesla to rack up those touchdowns, but not maybe necessarily the yards.
City, bitch. I will say this with him too is like, for Goff, I have more trust in him after him doing what he did last year, having another year of that, of having the practices, seeing this kid make those crazy throws. That is going to give him extra opportunities too. Rich Baldwin with a great point is he had to make a lot of those contested catches because he couldn't break away and separate, and that is completely fair. But he's also completely capable of making the catches. So it's like, I'm fine with that. Kenny Galladay, different story, but he had a phenomenal year here. All he did was contested catches.
Marvin Jones Jr. was at one time the best contested catch guy I've ever seen. I mean, dude, you throw one his direction, it doesn't matter. He's coming down with it.
Marvin Jones Jr. What a pull.
Yeah.
Dude, that was my guy.
Shout out.
I have the jersey just because.
Mad cheat code.
Yeah, because it was Jones Jr. on the back. Like, oh, my name's on the back. Let me cop that bad boy real quick.
That's cool.
Here you go.
Yeah. All right, we got Hater Skywalker over
Clemens.
here.
All right. Let's go to break.
Chauncey.
I think we may be joined by Booner at some point. He has a hot take. Maybe a hot take. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But first, tell us about Planet Fitness, Chris.
Let me tell you about Planet Fitness, man. Planet Fitness is home of the judge-free zone. That means when you are at Planet Fitness, you are not being judged. Everyone's there for the same thing, results, and you get those at Planet Fitness. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide, 50 alone in Metro Detroit, and if you get the black card, you have access to the spa where you can recover with hydro massage and other innovative amenities. Bring a guest free anytime, just $24.99 a month. We're all strong on this planet with Planet Fitness.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
We are excited to announce our newest partners, Founders Brewing and a legendary all-day IPA. This marks 15-year anniversary for All Day IPA, and they are doing it big. 4.7 ABV. It's built to go distance for the entire game. You guys have seen us at the watch parties, man. We're slamming them down every single Woodward event. Sometimes, on the heavyweights on Fridays, we kick a few back, and it is just great beer, man. Every single flavor. I recommend the water hazards, but we'll get to those later. All Day. You can't go wrong. Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, woodsports.com.
please
I'm
drink
Eazy, joined by
responsibly.
Christopher Platte. What?
Please drink responsibly. I think I have to say that.
Yeah, you
Forgot
do have to say that. Legally,
Yeah,
you have to say that.
Yep.
Come get him.
Yep.
Yeah, just come around front.
Yep, we got him.
Yeah, he's wearing fucking stupid green shirt.
He's got this ugly ass striped polo.
Shout out to Skywalker. Shout out to Gordo. What?
I'm sorry, that's how you guys did me on the phone with TC. He's like, yeah, you look outside. This is dumbass looking intern. That stupid white shirt. I was
Chris, you got to bring back the V-neck, dog.
No, please do not bring back that
people
V-neck.
missing it.
show off the
miss it.
chest.
I can't believe you wore
I
that
believe
shit,
you
son.
miss it. I believe you missed it. I put money on you missing it.
You were rocking a
Skywalker.
U-neck.
Yeah,
That shit was nuts.
hey, man, 300 likes. I'll wear it next episode.
Yeah, I
that,
gotta get a
chat?
like poll in there
Make
sometime.
burners.
Real quick, a couple super chats. Shout out to Lambertini, my guy, says
Shout out.
that was a brave man in the beginning. There's about 6 people who know my middle name that aren't family.
Yeah.
Chauncey
Talking about
Clemens.
me.
Proud of mine.
Chauncey Clemens.
I like
mean,
my middle name.
all you guys. But you just got excited because yours was the same as his.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, I've so many people have the middle name James.
Yeah. It's
100 likes, I'll tell you my middle name. How about that?
all right.
Another super chat from Labertine says, shout out Bogey
It's
Time.
easy.
Amish Dude Rocks. Who is that? Or Boogie Time?
That's Chris.
I don't know. I was
Shout
thinking,
out Amish
I was
Paradise.
thinking that was a friend of mine because it was some pretty random comments in there. It just said Mike Furry. Like I don't know.
No,
No,
Mike
that's-
Furry played for Lions.
Oh, okay, got you.
That's
Infamous
Rich
spot
Baldwin.
receiver.
Rich
former
Baldwin just
former
goes after
DB, if I'm not
everybody.
mistaken.
Okay.
Mike Fury was a legend.
All right. Shout out.
Mike Fury's a legend in this household. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
you show some damn
You
respect.
show some respect.
Show some fucking respect for Mike Fury. How crazy, man. My uncle had me believing that 0-16 team. Like, they were fucking, oh, yeah, this is Ernie
They were a
Sims. I
piece
was like,
of-
oh, yeah. Fucking A, man. Didn't win a single game.
I was at my
Fuck you, Uncle Fred.
I was at my Platte Christmas. I was at my Platte family Christmas when we went 0-16, and it was just crazy. The uncles were just like crashing out, like all
You gotta be more specific.
like they were just what they were just like drinking and yelling at the TV. Like it was like this city deserves better. This team sucks. It's embarrassing. Yeah, just crashing out.
The contained.
I mean, I lived through it, but I was a child at the time, so it didn't like
Yeah, so
affect
was
me
I.
the same way. Like I'm glad I was a grown man working fucking 40 hours a week, and then my Sunday was just this team getting fucking bent over a barrel every week. I mean, that would,
Then you go to that job you hate on Monday.
yeah, no way, dude. I wonder how high the crime rates were around that time.
Dude, that probably played a factor into why
pretty
Detroit was brutal in the the 2000s.
I don't know. Them Knicks fans.
Obviously-
are crazy.
It might be too soon to say. what I
Yeah, New
wanna
York
say,
is a
We're not
but-
Knicks
shithole, bro.
fans.
Yeah, New
Yeah, but
York's,
they're winning.
New York's a piece of shit, to be honest with you.
Trying to watch the game tonight. I can't wait.
We got a couple places we could take this one. I did tease Booter coming in here to talk about it, but he's not here yet, so I don't know what we want to do with that one. Fuck it, we'll start there. I saw an article that states that Jared Goff is the most underrated quarterback in the National Football League. And I think I agree.
Copy, please.
As much as I'm like looked at as the Goff hater, I think here in this state or this fan base, overrated as fuck, disgustingly overrated. Like I think some people are just absolutely out of their fucking mind over this guy. It makes no sense to me. Disgustingly overrated. But outside the city of Detroit, outside the Detroit Lions fan base, I do think he's a little bit underrated. Like the fact where like you have Nick Wright going on TV, just outright disrespecting him, calling him a civilian, shit like that. Which like he's kind of right.
Never right, by the way.
He's kind of right. But I don't know, man. Just Jared Goff constantly gets shit on outside of Detroit, and he is a good quarterback. At the very least, what I think we should all respect out of Jared Goff is the consistency. Like you know what you're getting, even in the bad games. A little cold out, I know we're getting a bad game. Warm, all right. Like if someone's open, JG's gonna find him. As long as he's clean, as long as his pocket's clean, he'll be good.
Here's what I'll say about it is that I think that when it comes to Jared Goff being overrated or underrated, I think it comes down to the context, and you just can't say that coming off a season where you missed the playoffs, coming off the season before that where you had a poor performance in the playoffs. Like to me, Goff has established himself as a very good upper echelon quarterback, but the only thing left he can prove is in January and February. It is not through September through December anymore. That's like Goff's elevated past that. So to me, I know that all the numbers, he's been top 3, top 5 in a lot of the major categories, but I can't put him in that range or close to it because of the fact that I've seen what I've seen in the playoffs. So I think that if you're putting him, if the consensus is he's 20, yeah, he's underrated. But if it's anywhere from like 12 to like 8 or 7, I'm good with that range. Like that feels like his range to me.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I feel like that's where most people have him, right?
I just look at it from like a disrespect standpoint. Like when he comes up in the national media conversations from other fan bases, like he's like kind of like shit on. And I guess I get it too. Like before Jared Goff was here, I shit on Jared Goff. I'm like, fuck this guy. I'm not worried about this guy at all. But with the right circumstances, and I think he's grown to
super team.
to read. Yes,
The right circumstance.
Yes, but he's trash. Oh, see, like trash is strong.
Yeah, he's
trash
not
is strong.
He's not trash, but like given the players he has, like we talk about how unbelievable this receiving core is, and like
Yeah.
he's still throwing picks and shit. Like I don't know.
You're wilder,
I
Chris
don't know.
Platte.
What?
Because he's got the name
Oh,
tag.
okay. Chris Platte nameplate.
You wild.
No, keep going,
He's
man.
gonna-
I mean, like,
he's
so
gonna fire
would
bad
you?
takes.
So do you think he's underrated?
I think he's properly rated. I think people are like,
Okay.
And I said this a year ago. I
That's
think people
fair.
are kind of starting to realize like he is only ever going to be a game manager. That is all he'll ever be. And until he like actually has some success in the playoffs, like that's all he'll ever be. You know, and I said last year we're never going to win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff at the helm, and I still believe that firmly.
Yeah,
you can't
I
throw
just
5 picks in a game and then count on your defense to save you and stuff like that. And granted, that's regular
and
season.
then people
but,
blame
like,
the defense.
I don't know,
Fucking
man.
yeah,
Don't
4
see through the
turnovers.
game.
That fucking deep. Every time he fucked up, the defense didn't bail us out. What the fuck? Like that's just crazy, man.
The offensive coordinator drew up bad plays.
Yeah, our injured defense didn't bail us out every time I fucked up. Like, come on, man, it's just nuts to me. Yeah. I think all right. I might be with you then. Properly rated because the same with you. If he's like you're talking anywhere from 6 to 8, I'm fine with that.
And like I shit on him, but like he's a good quarterback. I'd probably say he's top 10.
Yeah.
Like towards the back end of 10.
For
it's
sure.
Just like when I think about the kind of quarterback I want for my team, like I want a better quarterback than what Jared Goff has to offer. So I shit on him satirically, but like I don't know. He could be better. Shout out Justin.
Yeah. It's you need the right pieces around him for it to work. To straight up.
Well, that's the thing, though. We do. We
have
the
the
I mean,
right
you put
pieces.
anybody in Jared Goff's position. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
the
I don't
best
blame.
position to
Listen,
be in, like-
I think Josh Allen. If Josh Allen had what Jared Goff is coming to work with, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta, Jameson. I mean, we win the fucking Super Bowl maybe every year.
if we have Josh Allen, we have like a full-blown dynasty for however long Josh Allen plays for us. Like,
But we don't have fucking Josh Allen.
But
we
That's what I'm
don't. We
saying.
don't.
I,
we don't.
I'm like I don't like doing this.
But we're
exercise.
saying we're seeing like where he's rated, and Josh Allen's like the cream of the crop. So it's a comparison. Like if you're gonna call him a
get it.
top 5 guy and compare him to that guy, it's like well that guy's clearly better.
I get it. Like, yeah, when it comes to ranking these quarterbacks, for sure. But like to me, what matters is what's the chance of you winning the Super Bowl. And I think for a guy like Jared Goff, the team around him, it impacts his chances of winning. Honestly, I'll say this. For every quarterback, the team around them impacts their chances of winning, significantly.
For sure.
And that's why Lamar Jackson, that's why Jared Goff, or I'm sorry, Josh Allen haven't made it, haven't won a Super Bowl. Now, obviously, Jared Goff hasn't won one either, but I would way rather be in Jared Goff's situation than put me in Baltimore.
Any
put me
quarterback would want to be in
Buffalo.
the Jared Goff situation. I mean, we've
That's
got to
the
work
point,
with.
kinda.
But that's the point. Is like some of it means less. Like Josh Allen has more playoff success than Jared Goff. Statistically, I believe he has more wins, and that's with way less than Jared Goff. So it's like it definitely matters.
Yeah.
But how much does it matter? It depends on like how good your quarterback is. Like
Yeah.
a great quarterback can make up for a lot of bullshit around him.
Yeah, I would.
Booner freaking out.
Booner's, yeah. We want to get Booner involved here. Booner, here we go.
cut the mic.
Just turn him down a little bit. He's loud.
I'm not. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Should I just sit here?
You're good.
No, get him in the middle.
Oh,
Get my
in
boy in the
if you
middle.
want. Yeah,
Booner,
get
get
him
up
in
in
the
there.
middle.
I mean, I'm just here to defend
you got
Jared
the
Goff.
chair right over
Stare
there.
into the
too.
camera.
I can stand up.
So is Jared Goff properly rated or underrated
Well,
or overrated?
This is the conversation like that you guys are having, where it's like, yeah, Josh Allen in this position would be great. Josh Allen's also a top 3 quarterback and has won an MVP.
For sure.
And the issue I get into with you guys that are going to sit here and be like,
Oh, what do you mean?
oh, he's properly rated. He's, I don't know what I meant by that. I meant in this room. But like realistically, like I had this conversation with Braylon, and this is what I bring up to everyone who talks about Jared Goff. Like, if you don't have Jared Goff, who are you going to get? You're not like you're like the names you bring up are Josh Allen. Okay, go find a Josh Allen.
No,
We're not
No
saying
one
we
can-
should go get
that's
him.
a different
And-
No, we're
conversation.
just-
But that's the conversation
No,
when you
No,
go.
no. We're just
that's
ranking him
spinning
like,
it-
alongside
Yes.
of the quarterbacks. Like,
But
where's he
again,
falling
like
line?
you guys like, can you win with him? Oh well, he needs everything around him. So does Josh Allen. That's why he hasn't
No,
won.
he doesn't.
Allen
Josh
is
Allen's
far
one.
more-
Why,
has one-
then
has
if
more
Josh
success
Allen,
than
then
Goff.
answer
He's
this
with
question.
worse
No, hold on. Answer this question to me. If Josh Allen doesn't need everything around him, why has he not won a Super Bowl yet?
Because he hasn't had half of
Because
what
he
Goff has.
doesn't have enough around him.
He doesn't
any
have half of
quarterback
what
in the
Goff
NFL.
has.
Any quarterback in the NFL needs the right pieces around him. Does Jared need a little more? Yes,
How do you
he
think-
does. He
Okay,
knows
there
he
you go,
needs,
man. That's all we wanted.
he
That's all
needs
we
a little
wanted.
more than a Josh Allen or a Patrick Mahomes. But that doesn't mean you can't win a Super Bowl without him. One of the worst things I think as a Lions fan base, and some people do about Jared Goff, is when you say you can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff. You're dead wrong. I talked to an all-pro wide receiver out there.
Technically,
Brandon.
though,
I mean, he has no Super Bowl, so
Hold on.
that has
Hold on.
right.
Either
Right.
the Josh- so
You're right
it's-
till you're wrong.
So if you want to do that, it's the same thing. You can't win a Super Bowl. Then, to your point, if you want to use that argument, you can't win one with Josh Allen. You can't win one with Lamar, and I could keep going. You can't win with Joe Burrow. I could keep going if you want to use that argument. But I walk outside today after we talked about Jared Goff winning MVP and going to win a Super Bowl, and I just happened to run into an all-pro NFL wide receiver, Braylon. And the one question I asked him, we start talking about Jared Goff, and I said, Braylon, I want you to be straight honest with me.
Straight up.
Because I've had these conversations with hundreds of people. Can you win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff? And he looked at me in the eyes and goes, yes, you can.
So here's
and he
the
goes,
thing.
that's a guy who, if Josh Reynolds makes a catch, he's in his second Super Bowl in his career with 2 different teams. If Jahmyr Gibbs doesn't fumble the ball, he's in his second Super Bowl with 2 different teams.
The hypotheticals. Because the only reason you went
It's-
to the
but-
fucking Super Bowl is because the referees fucked over the
You,
state.
okay, hold
Easy,
on.
this whole thing is a
Hey, sit there.
hypothetical.
Don't even say that. You're
But
talking
listen,
about
but
hypotheticals.
listen.
Josh Allen's never even
See,
been to
turn
a
down.
Super
That's
Bowl.
what I said. Stop screaming in the microphone.
But you want to play hypotheticals, but you're more. And you.
No, you're the one playing
hypotheticals.
hypotheticals.
Josh Allen.
Okay.
Hypothetically, he's never been to a Super Bowl.
Stop screaming for a minute. Stop screaming for a fucking minute.
You misconstrued my point.
No,
what
I
I
didn't.
was
I
trying
went
to
straight,
say is,
can't win one
so
with
let me
him.
ask you this:
That's
what do you think would
a
happen?
straightforward
What do you
point.
think would happen if Jared Goff was on the Bills? Do you think they'd have the same kind of
Obviously,
production?
there's a better team here. No one's arguing that. But you can't
Answer the question.
But-
Answer
okay,
the question.
so when I
just
said-
said-
when
I
I'm
just-
talking
No, you said
about-
obviously you
I
went
said
the whole different
obviously
thing.
you can't. Like he wouldn't. Like it's
Okay, all
obvious
right.
that they have a
Okay,
better
so
team.
that's what I'm making a comparison between Josh
But you-
Allen and
but
Jared
when
Goff.
you say the
that's what I
statement-
mean when I want like an MVP caliber
So
quarterback to
answer
lead
this:
this
Can you win a
offense.
Super Bowl with Jared Goff?
Say again.
Can
What?
you win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff?
I don't think so. No.
See, that's wrong.
You
I
just
don't
need
think
everything
so.
to go
That's
right.
wrong.
That's because
Yeah.
here's the
But
thing.
you do
Booter.
for-
You
how
can
many-
Sam Darnold just won a fucking Super Bowl. Trent Dilfer's won a Super Bowl. So technically,
And what happened in
yeah,
Seattle?
you could
Everything
win
was
with like
right.
damn
You
near
had
any
you had
quarterback.
an
But
offensive player of the
in
year.
this
You had a
his
great
specific
running back. You had a good
situation,
offensive line.
let
You
me
had a good
fucking talk
defense.
before I smack you.
All right, come on.
Jared
don't do all
Goff,
that.
the thing with him, you can win with him. But now when you're paying him $60 million,
Yes.
he's taking up a quarter of your cap space.
But you-
because he needs so much around him for it to be a winning situation.
It's not his. Listen, you literally have a quarterback
back up
who's
now,
one of
he's
the
done
best in the league. Like when it comes to just managing games, literally the best. He's the only quarterback, and I gave Braylon this stat earlier. He's the only quarterback in each of the last 3 seasons to throw for 4,500 yards. He's the only quarterback in each of the last 3 seasons to have 30+ touchdown passes. You could put.
I don't care.
You could.
He didn't make the fucking playoffs last year, Booter.
Yeah.
Oh, then that's all on him.
Take those stats,
all I
turn them
want.
sideways, and shove them up your
Why
candy
does
ass.
he-
I don't give a fuck.
And you know what's crazy? Why does he have the same energy with Kelvin Shepard? Maybe you should start talking about defense, bud.
Come here,
'Cause
we
you
do.
know You're inconsistent with your takes.
We do.
What, Booter? No, come back here so I can show you real quick, Bubba. Come back here, I can show you real
You
quick,
said you were
Bubba.
gonna slap me.
Yeah, because you're fucking screaming in the microphone, not letting no one talk like a fucking idiot. Calvin Shepard was missing half his fucking defense last year.
Oh, so
Jared
sad.
Goff is everything he
So
fucking needed
sad.
outside the offensive line.
He's been He's
So
had an
sad.
entirely
And that's a
healthy
totally different
offense.
conversation.
Was
I'm
it
talking
Jared
about
Goff's fault you
defensive
lost in the
coordinator
NFC
versus
Championship?
quarterback.
Was it his fault you lost in the NFC Championship?
Who's?
Jared Goff.
Yes. Yes.
This guy's dumb.
You're fucking dumb. Dan Campbell told you himself. Yeah, the turnovers kind of fucked us in that
NFC
one.
Championship?
Felt like we were doing. Oh, no, it's the championship. I apologize. I thought you were talking about the Commanders game. No.
No, the NFC
You can't
Championship.
solely
No.
blame Jared Goff for the NFC Championship game.
This is emotional.
But he holds. Oh yeah, because you're screaming like
Yeah.
an idiot.
Wait, you're screaming at me so you're gonna hit me.
Yeah, because you're screaming like an idiot. I'm trying to talk and you're over here screaming.
Because you're screaming.
No, I just don't like when you spin it to. We were having a conversation.
You know I
we
won't
started
hit you,
with
Booner.
we started with quarterbacks. We started with quarterback rankings, and then it goes to, well, yeah, but take Jared Goff because it's going to be hard to get something better, and that's not the conversation. Like
The conversation is, can you win with him? When you say
Yes.
no, in my mind, if you say no, then you're expecting, okay, you need to go get a new quarterback. Because what's the goal right now in Detroit? What's the goal?
It should be Super Bowls.
It is to win a Super Bowl. That's where you're at right now in your
It
franchise.
should be.
So if you genuinely think, hey, you can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff, guess what you need to do? Then you need to go get another quarterback. So
I
go.
agree,
so
but that's
find me another
that's my
quarterback
issue.
right now that you can realistically get in a top at the 15th, the 25th overall pick,
But if you-
or trade for.
If you want
that's
to say
going to give you a better
realistically,
chance
you're not
of
going to
Jared
do that
Goff.
when you have
Yes.
Jared Goff on your team right now and you're winning football games.
But that's my
Jared Goff.
point. But
You're
you
going to
can.
experiment here and there. I'm experimenting with a Hendon Hooker.
As bad as the
I'm experimenting with the Altmaier, but Jared Goff's going to be the guy until he's not.
As bad as
Teddy
the defense
Two,
was in 2023 when you went to the NFC Championship game, or 2024, I apologize, whatever year it was, 23, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
as
23.
bad as the defense was, Jared Goff and that offense put you in a position where you were leading in the first half. You were up 17.
And Jared Goff in the
And
offense disappeared in the second half.
But you said Jared Goff, but Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled the ball.
Yes, he did.
Even if he's a rookie, listen, if you're a rookie and you're a top 12 pick, man, if you're in that position, I don't care if you fumble it and you're a rookie. You're in that position. Make a play. Don't fumble it. Then, in the fourth quarter, guess what happens? A veteran wide receiver drops the ball, and I believe he did it twice, by the way. I think he dropped 2 passes in crunch time. No pun intended. But and then all of a sudden, it's Jared Goff's issue, and you can't win with him. Like, to Braylon's point, guys, you were a drop and a fumble away from going to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff, the first ever in Detroit.
You can win with Jared Goff. I just don't know if you can win with Jared Goff while you're paying him $60 million.
But again, you can always, the cap thing can always move around, and that can happen. And just as easy as you can go draft rookies on offense to make it a cheaper like a quarterback, you can do the same on defense. They just haven't drafted well defensively, and it's screwed them. So it's hard to sit there and be like, yeah, it's all on Jared. No, yeah, quarterbacks paid the most. For sure, but I can agree with you.
Nobody's saying all.
But you're saying when you say you can't win with him, you can't win with Kelvin Shepard as your DC. Then you can't win with the defense that Brad Holmes is drafting. Then
those are different. Those are different questions.
Those are conversations you got to understand when the Jared Goff stuff gets brought up. My frustration is, hey, what about the other? You can't win a Super Bowl the way Brad drafts defensively because he doesn't draft well defensively.
Jared Goff is constantly underperformed in playoff scenarios.
Not one time he has versus the Commanders.
No, multiple times.
Versus the Commanders.
Multiple times.
He
got carried the first time
in
with the Super Bowl with the
Detroit,
Rams.
it's just been the Commanders.
No. He doesn't have the best performance he's had in the playoffs. Detroit Lions. What is it?
Jared isn't a guy, but this is where it's like you got to understand as a game manager in the playoffs, your job isn't to go out there like whoever it was recently being like, well, look at Jordan Love's all-time playoff games to Jared Goff's. Guys, his job's not out there to go out there and get 300 yards and 4 touchdowns in a playoff game. It's just to put your team in a position to win, and he does that very well.
What's his best playoff game?
That I don't know. I mean, dude, I'm not a
Rams,
Jared Goff
right?
encyclopedia.
I'm just saying, in playoffs, when it comes crunch time, he's just not. The closest moment I think he's had, in my opinion, what is it? You said someone said they found it?
I think it was the Rams, right? Like,
I think it was the Rams.
The Rams.
Yeah. And even then, I think he had like.
I think just
200
this is my issue. Easy.
Yes.
You like the words "you can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff" needs to stop. People need to stop saying that in this city because it's just wrong. And people just say it. I tell Jeff this all the time. In sports, there's like black cloud players, there's black cloud statements, and what I mean by that is like there's just these statements and these players that people talk about that the narrative just gets ran over and over and over and over again. And it's like, well, really, if you do your research, those statements just aren't true. People say them to say them.
I just don't think it's likely when you're paying him as much money as you are. He needs every single piece around him.
We can't sit here and say you can't. You can't.
That's fine.
If Brad Holmes did a better job,
like I said, Trent Dilfer has a fucking Super Bowl.
You would.
Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl. You can win a Super Bowl with any quarterback, but when you're paying one like Goff, who needs everything around him to go perfectly, to
which is
win those
I
situations,
can do that. But
I would argue that Jared Goff is paid
win.
pretty reasonably compared to the rest of the market. Where he's
I don't feel that way for a guy that needs everything to give you anything.
To be fair, like if you rank him, he's probably like
it's gone down
6th to 8th best quarterback in the league. Dude, he's probably I don't know what he is now, 7.
Bro, and also like if Jared Goff
paid correctly,
if Jared Goff needs all this stuff around him, so does a Trevor Lawrence, so does a Justin Herbert, so does a Dak Prescott. These are all quarterbacks.
But they don't. They've had varying different successes with way less.
How many playoff games has Dak Prescott won? Pull that up.
No clue.
Pull it up.
You pull it up.
Pull it up. I'm pretty sure it's 0.
That's incorrect.
Maybe 1.
I think it's like 3 or 4.
I don't think Dak's won
2.
2. Oh my Lord,
he has a 2-5 overall record in the playoffs.
People around,
but I'm not that guy. Man. I don't know why that's getting brought up.
You said Dak though.
I know I mentioned that. Yeah, I just mentioned the quarterbacks that are all paid around the same range as Jared Goff.
It's just the narrative in this town, in my opinion, it needs to get changed. It needs to stop being Jared. It's like. Guys, Jared.
That's crazy because I think the narrative in the town is fucking.
Yeah. No, it needs to change. But people need to start talking about this defense and Brad drafting defense and building this defense out correctly. You have pieces, but the defense sucks. It does. The defense was 24th in the NFL. And I don't care about the money or anything. The defense was 24th in the NFL. The Seahawks had one of the lowest pay. They paid their defense the lowest, I think, in the NFL last year. I think it was around the Detroit Lions, and they had the #1 defense, I believe, or top 5 defense in the NFL.
But everything went right for Seattle, and I think with the way that your team,
master play caller,
the people they drafted and the people they brought in when they're trading for Leonard Williams, they brought DeMarcus Lawrence in. They drafted extremely well
Byron
defensively.
Murphy.
Like Brad has not drafted well outside of Kirby and Brian Branch, Hutch, and Jack.
Hold on a second. Yeah,
those are
that
guys.
list is pretty fucking long.
But
of
those
good
are
draft picks.
Those are Aleem. I'm not. No, don't even bring Aleem up.
No, I'm bringing Aleem
that man.
up.
That man's the fucking. Or the
you ever tried Judge's career off as when he came back off a fucking torn ACL
and was playing defensive
off a half season off a torn ACL?
Okay. Before, did he put a full season together ever in his career?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he didn't. Actually,
He missed, like, one game
as
when
a
he got
top
paid.
as a top 5 level defensive tackle, he's put a full season together.
Yeah. That's why
No,
got
he
paid.
hasn't. He's had like a 2 or 3 game stretch playing at that level, and that's it. Has he played? Yeah, but he doesn't play at that level consistently. No one's seen it yet.
Yeah, we have. That's why he got
For
paid.
a whole
Booner.
season. No, he got paid for his projection.
See, I think people like you want the stats when it comes to defensive tackle. Defensive tackle need to be disruptive.
Easy. He's not DJ Reader. Ali McNeil is a defensive tackle that needs to get to the quarterback. That's his game.
Well, that's what they switched his game to. They tore his ACL.
That's his game.
Ali McNeil and Aiden Hutchinson, before the injuries, had 10 sacks between the two of them in 5 games. And like 45 pressures.
So it proves my point. He didn't put a full season together again. He never has in Detroit. Has he played a full season? Yeah. Does he put a full season together at the highest level? He's getting paid top 5 in the NFL at his position.
Okay, I get it. Listen, Brad Holmes didn't hit on this specific second-round pick, but how many other guys can we, you were just, listing off that those names, and you were probably not even halfway through the list of guys that he has drafted. So I think, Booner, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I'm kind of leaning towards your side on this argument, but I don't think attacking Brad Holmes' draft strategy is necessarily the way to go. There have been some duds, 1,000%. Terrion Arnold, thinking that he was going to be a starting cornerback, that has not worked. Ennis Rakestraw, that was a terrible pick. That's our new Emmanuel Mosley. But there are still so many shining examples of where he has succeeded in that draft, where I'm going after him over his free agency signings.
Well,
and
that-
that was
hold on,
the
guys.
That's the issue.
Real quick, I got to reel back the show. We're past 2 breaks. We got to go to break, pay some bills. Maybe we can see this conversation. Chris wants to talk a little bit too. But first, tell us about Pure Psych.
Let me tell you about pure psychology. Listen, guys, we talk about sports every day, the wins, the losses, the pressure, the expectations, but real life is not always easy. At Woodward Sports, you're never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. This is not a cookie-cutter plan. With 16 locations in Michigan and 2 in Ohio, they make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, visit PurePsychMI.com today.
Art and Jakes will be there June 30th for the Tigers game. You won't miss a single pitch because they have 80 TVs wall to wall. I'm pretty sure they got TVs in the bathroom. Art and Jakes is where it's at. It's fine dine flavor in a sports bar setting at Art and Jakes, June 30th in Sterling Heights. Pull up on me.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone! The boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports. Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Are you tired of fumbling for your glasses or dealing with the daily hassle of contacts? It's time to take back control of your vision with Yaldo Eye Center. With over 30 years of experience and 100,000 procedures, that's a lot of procedures, they are the trusted experts. Their LASIK surgery is completely painless and takes just 8 minutes, and the recovery is so fast that most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Right now, you can take advantage of the summer promotion, just $16.99 per eye. Regardless of your prescription, it is a one-time investment that will save you thousands of dollars in glasses and contacts in the long run. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation today with Yaldo Eye Center at the YaldoEyeCenter.com/1699.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys about Mortgage Pros. Are you looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. I was down at their annual block party, and let me tell you guys, it was an absolute vibe. And I got to talk with a lot of members of that Mortgage Pros team. Everybody's super friendly, super accommodating. It would not be a bad place to work at all. With 4.9 stars on Google and over 4,000 reviews, their reputation speaks for itself. So if you are looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call at 248-416-1361. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it.
What up, though? Welcome back to Jerry Springer, apparently. Welcome back to Jerry Springer. I'm Eazy, joined by my guy, Chris Platte. We got Skywalker, Gordo. Booner's crashing out in the, I guess it's not a massage chair anymore.
It's always a massage chair.
I don't know whatever happened to our massage chair. We never.
It's a massage chair.
We never brought the massage chair back to the studio.
We'll figure something out.
We got.
Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I don't know what that was nuts. That got too crazy for me, to be honest with you. The whole conversation is underrated, overrated. You think by league standards, she's what 6'7", maybe 8.
And my thing too is quarterback
properly rated.
No. I think he's within the top 10.
Yeah.
So he's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. I just, for a Super Bowl caliber team, I would prefer a better quarterback. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying.
You're really changing your tune from what I've heard you say in the past.
No,
man.
well, because you made this a game about semantics, Booner. You made this
semantics. What
yes,
do you mean?
You did because you made it about
Straightforward.
can't really. It's impossible. It's physically impossible.
No. I don't do
that's
semantics.
What you did when
it's
we
straight
said
up,
Goff
I think
can't
you
win.
can win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff.
Yeah.
There's no semantics to it.
No, you did because when Eazy was like, I don't think it's likely. And you're like, okay, that's fine. So that's word semantics.
Yeah, when you say
semantics.
it's not possible, like you're like this is sports talk. You're saying no, it can't happen. If you're saying no,
Nothing
it can't happen.
can't
In my mind,
I'm
it
not
can't
saying
happen.
semantics, and we know at the end of the day,
It's a yes or no question.
We know I didn't disagree with any of your other factors you brought in about the defense, about the drafting, the roster construction. All of that are fair and valid. But we all know that in football, of all things, the quarterback drives the conversation. Now, I'm not talking for ratings. I'm talking just in general. They have the ability to affect the game so much more than a lot of the other surrounding pieces. So,
but when your quarterback is one of the best
he's going to get the
in the
majority of the
league
blame.
at
But
what he
nobody's
does.
blaming it all on Goff either, Booner. Like. Nobody's blaming this entire
I'm not
thing
blaming
on
it
Goff.
all on Goff.
I
think there's many aspects of this team we could improve.
When you rank like you win because of this, like or you're going to lose because of this. Most people, Eazy, I know would. I know you probably would. You probably say, oh, probably Goff, which
I'd
is
say
fine.
Quarterback.
Which is
doesn't
fine.
have to be.
But in my opinion, around this town, it has to be defense. Like the Seahawks put together a hell of a defense last year, and no one talks about it. And they did it cheap. They went and traded for Ernest Jones. Like they traded for Lamarcus or they got DeMarcus Lawrence. They traded for Leonard Williams. They drafted extremely. Brad's been bad at building a defense. He has 4 or 5 really good players, but he hasn't surrounded them to make a legit all-around defense yet.
Echo 4 Whiskey 800 with a $20 super chat says we can win with Goff, but we would never win because of Goff. If we ever win with Goff, he would just be along for the ride.
See, I think that's a bit too harsh.
Yeah.
But I get where he's coming from.
Yeah,
I don't think that's honestly. I don't think that's like that far off of a statement.
Yeah,
like
I
Goff
kinda
again.
agree
It's
with
like I said in the playoffs. Goff's not throwing for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's not. But he'll get you 250, 2 touchdowns, and if he can take care of the ball, you're winning the game.
You know,
more
I
than
guess
enough,
that's a good way to emphasize my point. I don't think that we'll ever win because of Goff. I think he's a game manager, but I don't think he's going to be the person in an offense to go above and beyond and lead a team like that. So again, I'm not completely counting out the idea of us winning a Super Bowl. Do I think it's more likely or less likely to happen? I think it's less likely to happen if we have Goff at quarterback, but I'm not completely knocking it out. I'm not saying it's impossible.
I think I'm getting him closer to the side. I think he's slowly.
Dude's
Gonna buy a
dog
Goff
shit.
jersey.
He's slowly creeping over on my side.
No.
Boone, I appreciate you, man.
Hey, I'm getting kicked off. huh?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dude. No, I appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
Shout out.
Booner said, I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah, bro, just flinch.
Um,
Flinch your muscle.
The golf stuff is just testy, man. It's testy all the time. but it's everyone's. I feel like everyone's just where they stand, no matter what, no matter the conversation, no matter the debate. No one's ever switched sides. Like even the group chat that we have, and we have like World War III's in there. Nothing's ever switched. Everyone's just on the same side still.
Yeah,
except for
it is what it is.
Except for Neil did switch, and Stick did switch.
Well, that's not very surprising
right.
from Neil.
The two leaders.
Yeah. Remember they wanted some Malik Willis action in their lives, and that switched up after we didn't get it.
Those
But,
are your kings.
whatever. We'll move on.
Neil likes the lane change, hitting that zipper method. You know what I mean?
Neil's good, dude. Neil's like the Neil's
honest.
the Donald Trump of this shit. To be honest with you,
He does the weave.
he just he'll say it,
That's
and then
the
everyone just buys
conversation,
it.
the
Like,
method, the weave. It's hard to
He's
stay with
nasty
it. You gotta really pay attention.
Yeah, Neil's the truth.
Do you think he could win the MVP? Because the other topic we had on here is Jared Goff's a dark horse MVP candidate.
So I had a friend do this, and I asked the room because I think this is kind of the more fair question. Because my answer would be no. I just don't see a scenario in which the Lions, even when they've had the great success that they've had recently, he just doesn't get enough of that cachet. Like I mean, the year he went 15-2, he didn't finish. He finished what, third or fifth? Fifth, right?
Fifth, yes. Fifth.
Yeah. So like. I mean, what does he have to go 17-0 and then maybe he gets it? Like I don't see the media, and that's part of the award voting, and that's my problem. Is it's not just stats; it's always narrative based, and so I just think that we've seen from Jared Goff that it's not possible for him to win an MVP unless they go 17-0 because he's had a 15-2 year and he finished fifth. Like I mean, you can't do much better than that. Like I'm not slamming Goff at all. But I think that's kind of the conversation.
Was it Lamar that ended up winning that year? 24, I think it was Lamar.
No. Wait, who
Talking
was
MVP?
It?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Goff finished
it
fifth,
was
I think it was Lamar. Yeah.
It was Lamar. Saquon was 2, I think, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh Allen won 2024.
2024?
Yeah.
That was.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I feel like the more interesting thing is this. I have a friend who's a Packers fan, and it drives me crazy.
Matt?
Still your friend.
No. That Matt said, we can insult Matt a lot, but that's one thing we can't put on his name. He's a Lions fan, but no, I have a friend who's a Packers fan, and he actually put money on Jared Goff to win MVP, and I said, you just threw your money away. But he said, I'm playing the cash out game. He's like 10th in odds right now, and if they go hot because of their easy schedule, and he's in the top 5, then I can cash out.
So your
I
boy
think
made
that's
a little
the more interesting question than can he win MVP? Because I just feel like flat out he can't. I don't know. Do any of you guys disagree with me in that?
No, I don't. I think everything that our guy Echo 4 Whiskey said is the reason why Jared Goff won't win MVP because it's viewed as I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Because you're not winning because of Jared Goff. Right, he's not going out there and he's like making the fucking game. Like it's like he's getting the ball to guys. Guys are making plays in after. He's a point guard quarterback, but he's an excellent point guard quarterback. He's great at what he does.
Yes.
And that's why he won't see MVP unless in the running the guys next to him tear an ACL or this guy goes down, or if they go 17-0 or something like that. Then because like 15-2. Yeah,
you should have been like top 3
for sure. Yeah, that's the reason why we won't see it. But I think your friend's smart for playing the cash out game. I think that's a good cash out. Because wasn't he like 12th? Didn't we look at it? Wasn't he like 8th or 12th? He was somewhere in that range. I do remember when we looked at it. He was below 10.
You could play 10. You could play a good cash out game with that.
To I go our residential Goff hater.
Yeah.
It's rare that I'm in a room with somebody who allegedly hates Goff more than me. So I'm happy to be.
I don't hate the guy. I don't hate him. I mean, I feel like if he does have a really, really good season, it would be more of a testament to his position players around him. So I feel like if he pops off, that means, the whole offense is popping off. So I feel like that could definitely lead into like, I don't know, maybe someone else on the Lions being considered for MVP odds. I'm not ruling it out. I think he could definitely. I mean, if he throws for 5,000 yards, which with this offense is possible.
Yeah.
I don't know. He'd really have to like show off though. I feel like
if any year it would be the year to do it, it'd be this year. I mean, we saw the blueprint, last season from Sam Darnold. And Sam Darnold towards the end of the year, he was like third, second in the MVP talks. I mean, I know he probably didn't end up on there on the ballot, but when they were talking favorites to win MVP, Sam Darnold was right there, and it was the same thing with Jared Goff when we had that 12-win season. He was a top 5 candidate for
but
MVP
race in my eyes is always like a 2-man race.
For sure.
It's always like last year.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though. That's probably the peak for Jared Goff. On
2024.
No, I'm saying in the MVP award in general.
Yeah.
Like I don't think no matter what, even if he does have a 5,000-yard season and gets all these touchdowns, I think still, no matter what, just because it's not super flashy and he's a he's a Detroit quarterback and it's more so the team, whatever. There's the fact that I can list off like 3, 4, 5 different reasons is all the more reason why he would never win that award, in my opinion.
Booner, did you put the money on him? That's the original reason why Booner came in here, because you have a hot Jared Goff. Did you bet on him to win MVP?
I made a bet with. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I made a bet with Jeff, and I actually made the bet. I didn't make it last year because I had a feeling, but the year before I bet him and Lucas that Jared Goff would be a finalist. So he would be at the award show, which he was. Yeah. And I said I'm running it back. I think and honestly, like, it's realistically, like, I get, like, hey, he's not the reason why, but it's the narrative in the league. When you have a good team, who gets the kind of all of the glory from it? It's the quarterback. Yeah. Unless you have a running back, which you do have in Jahmyr Gibbs, but even that year, in 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs got 0 MVP votes. He had 20-plus touchdowns. Right, but he had more Offensive Player of the Year votes than Jared Goff that year. But who gets MVP votes? It's the quarterback. And that's why I said this year, in my opinion, I made the bet with Jeff again. I said let's run it back, because what do the Detroit Lions have this year? The 32nd easiest or hardest schedule. They have They have the easiest schedule in all of the NFL. So if this team goes out there and they go, I don't know, 13-4, 14-3, and he has a year like he's had the last 3 years, he's going to be in that conversation.
Top 5.
Yeah, and he's going to be an MVP candidate, and he's going to be a finalist. Yeah. And it's like, if he had, like, with the numbers he had even last year, they only won 9 games or whatever it was. But if they would have won 12 games, guess who would have been an MVP finalist? Jared, because his numbers were the best he's had in his whole career. And that's just that's what the NFL.
Say that. They weren't.
Well, they were some of the best.
But they were good. Yeah, they were good.
They were some of the best.
Sure.
If you look at his last 3 years, dude, like, the numbers he put up, they're MVP finalist numbers. It just depends on what the record is of the team. It's like Drake May last year. His numbers weren't the craziest, but guess what? He was on the best team in the AFC.
Oh, he had some crazy numbers, actually.
He had some crazy throws, too.
Yeah.
All right.
Jared had more passing yards and touchdowns than him, so.
I appreciate you. I hope you and Labertine squash your beef. Whatever.
I'm just sitting here listening. You brought me back into this convo. Don't kick me off.
I know that's why you came in. Well, we gotta go break. It's over now.
Yeah, I'm just listening to you boys now.
You're good. Love you, Boone.
Shout out to chat. Love you guys. Tune in tomorrow, 11 to 1.
Let me tell you guys about Gold Crown. These aren't your hit it twice and pass around pre-rolls. These are our, why am I arguing with Booner right now, pre-rolls? These are the Royal Jesters, 1.5 grams each, quad infused, Keef coated, live resin infused, THCA diamonds, and terpenes, all packed into one. That's 4 layers of hell yeah. When you go to the dispensary, don't think, just ask for Royal Jesters. If you're going to smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. 1's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into Easy.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Buying a home or refinancing is a big decision, and just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why we're proud to welcome Supreme Lending to the Woodward Sports family. As a full-service leader, they boast a 99% close-on-time rate and a 97% customer satisfaction score. But here's the game changer. When you apply for an eligible loan, mention Woodward Sports, and they will give you up to $500 off your appraisal. To score this deal, call the number on your screen and talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending today.
Check it out.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Christopher Platte, Skywalker, Gordo.
job.
Hello, Mike.
Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. We have kicked Booner out of the studio. He's officially locked out. He can't get back in.
Threw him out a window.
So smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I want to lighten the mood a little bit. I want us all to feel a little bit better now, all right?
Now, let's talk about the defense.
Things got, no.
I thought we were gonna do 42. I was like, damn.
Obsession?
all right.
No.
No,
Have you seen that yet?
I have not.
Oh,
but I've seen
Gordo,
so
dude,
many
you
of the
gotta
memes.
fucking see it, man.
Yeah.
I've seen. What's crazy is I didn't see it, but my entire every
got
third
the Cliff
reel,
Notes?
every third reel. No, this one is actually not
Shout out
my
Cliff
intention,
Notes.
but I do have the cliff notes of it because it's been every third reel. I could show you. On
You
my
have to
phone.
watch it, man.
Go
No, I
watch
do- I
it,
do
bro.
You have
want
to watch it.
It's so
I don't even
good.
like.
I do want
I don't
to.
even
I just don't
necessarily
wanna get my
consider it a
good
scary
ideas.
movie. It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Take
It's
a shower
A24.
after that
Which
bitch.
is what I would like. I'm not like a horror movie guy.
Because horror movies,
that's,
yeah.
That's my type of vein, like a psychological thriller.
Yeah, like
you're,
where you
get into,
imagine yourself in like that person's situation, like, oh my god, that's so like effed up. But it's like, if you see,
Luckily, it's
that's
not
why
my
the
thoughts.
OG
Shout out
like the
Rachel.
horror movies, like where you're getting like chased around by like a chainsaw guy, or it's like,
Don't
they
do that
almost
for me.
they almost what yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid, that's scary.
They almost make me laugh because it's like, yeah, dumbass, like
Yeah.
you get on your phone and like call
Oh, no,
911
you're
and
gonna
like
trip and fall
run to
down.
the
I feel
street.
like those type of scary movies are for kids or sick fucks who just like the
Yes.
gory stuff.
Yeah, I've never understood like the
Yeah.
the pure like
But no.
gore.
I like the psychological
Psychology,
stuff. Like,
yeah.
like every
I'm into
obsession,
that.
I want to go home and wash my dick. I was like, I fucking dude. I just been with one of those. It was a little- it reminded me, scared me a little bit.
Hey, it is
Never
crazy,
know
but
what's
it's hey, easy. That was top tier though, wasn't it?
What?
The everything other than the craziness.
Mark?
All right.
I know. Honestly, I have no clue to
Michael
what-
Warren 6.
No. I'm just saying everything else about the experience was fun, but then you got to deal
Oh,
with the craziness.
absolutely. Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
You think it's cool until she gives you those eyes.
It's cool until it's not cool.
Yeah.
It's all right. Here's what it is. It's like, yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's cool until it's not cool. It's literally the movie.
Yeah.
It's like obsession. Like, oh, you rub my feet, or you make my dinner, or you're gonna, stuff that I'm not gonna say on YouTube airwaves, and then like you fuck up one time. You're, holy shit! Like, what the fuck?
Like I'm on the phone with my mom and I get like a hammer thrown at me. Like what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that's not here. For
Dodge, duck, and weave.
Let's lighten the mood a little bit
Yeah.
and make fun of some
God
other
damn
teams. What?
He said, I was just talking to my mom and I got a hammer thrown at me. I was like, shout out, Mark.
Shout out Mark's mom.
Shout out Mark's mom. Shout out to Lab TV Super Chat says, shout out. Let's enjoy how the heavies usually roll. Enjoy, everyone. We're about to laugh and have a good time.
Shout out, Labertine.
Vibes are lighting up. Everybody in the chat, stop. I don't know if everyone's fighting in the chat, but stop fighting if you are.
Take it easy, guys.
Everyone loves everyone.
There's enough negativity out there, man. There's just everybody come here to have a nice day. Like I'm sure everybody's busted their ass at work. This is where we come to just guys
This is the escape.
take it easy.
Relax a little bit,
Yeah.
Do we have that? You have that one 3-cammed? You got that one ready?
Yeah.
All right. So there's quarterback competition right now in Minnesota between J.J. McCarthy and Kyler Murray. It's a mid-off. They're having a literal mid-off.
A literal mid-off.
Kyler Murray, I think, is the odds-on favorite. At least from the outside looking in, everyone's assumed that Kyler Murray's probably going to win that job because J.J. looked like shit at times last year. However, this is how Kyler Murray's first reps went in OTAs.
Matt, Kevin O'Connell is considering this a very true quarterback competition. He says everything is measured, so that must mean I have to mention 90 minutes now into practice. Kyler Murray, J.J. McCarthy, they are splitting reps with the ones, and Kyler Murray got the nod to go first today. Might want that back-to-back interceptions thrown during 7-on-7, though. Not to panic, it's only 7-on-7. But being that everything is measured, Kevin O'Connell's looking for the intangibles. He's looking for the footwork. He says he wants everyone to see everything because he doesn't want anything hidden. He wants the guys on the field. He wants his coaching staff to all go into this when a decision is made with conviction of who they are going to play behind. Kevin O'Connell says his ultimate goal in deciding who this quarterback will be someone who can be an igniter of this football.
2 back-to-back interceptions for Kyler Murray in his first reps at quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. I love to hear that. I just want to lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah. And then he went to the podium. They're asking him, like, what's going on? And he starts complaining, making excuses. I'm not used to splitting these reps, blah, 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 blah. Brother, you fucking – dude, I love the – I mean, they still – listen, it's OTAs. He might get going at some point and whatever. It is Kevin O'Connell. I do respect him. But, like, I just want to lighten the mood a little bit with a little Vikings hate, Chris.
Yeah, love it.
I love it, and I think it's interesting. I mean, you know, I have a roommate. Shout out my dog Chris. He's been playing the Call of Duty game nonstop, and he's been saying it's one of the best Call of Duty games. I feel like Call of Duty Kyler's back. I feel like he's back, man. I really do. I
don't think he ever left.
I think he did. I think he did for a minute. He had what was it, like 1 October where he played like very well or something, where that's like normally where his stats dip. I think it was either last year or the year before, if I'm not mistaken.
People are cock watching his COD stats. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like,
it is nuts.
It's nuts.
You might as well just change your name at that point.
Yeah.
You can't be Kyler Murray on.
I feel like if you
they were judging his football stats, like, and they were showing how like every October, whenever the Call of Duty comes out, like he drops like X amount percent and all of that, and then it was either last year or the year before where he didn't. So glad to see that Kyler Murray's back on the bandwagon, because that Minnesota team, between the coaching, the roster, everything they have, but quarterback is like figured out, and so I'm so glad that. This looks like this can't be, and you know I don't want to jinx it because it is early, but like,
man, better not gonna have fucking wood. That's not wood, you idiot.
But I think that the Lions have nothing to fear. Yeah. But no, I think the Lions shouldn't have anything to fear when it comes to those two quarterbacks. But again, you have to have the appropriate respect. This is a coaching staff and a roster that beat you twice last year.
Yeah, that's the thing with me is when it comes to the Minnesota Vikings, I could give a fuck less about the quarterback situations. Their defense is the ones that bent us over, and that's what I'm concerned about. In particular, when it comes to our interior offensive line, because those are the two things outside of Cade Mays that didn't change. You still have Tate Ratledge there, which obviously it's his sophomore season. You expect an upgrade from there. And I don't necessarily think he was the one that was getting killed anyway. I think it was more so Christian Mahogany, before he got injured in that game, was getting killed. And our guy, I can't even think of his name. That's my buddy, too. Who the hell was our center last year?
Graham Glasgow.
Thank you. Jeez.
Suspended, but speaking of video games,
work.
Yeah, bro,
He's been
spending too much time on that CS:GO. Do you see Graham Glasgow was like a top 50 ranked CS:GO player or something like that?
That's amazing. Good for him. Shout is that nitty gritty? Look at this guy losing weight.
What up?
Hey,
nice
shirt. Yeah, the interior offensive line is what we got. That's what we got by the Minnesota Vikings, the defense. That's what's concerning me. And we had Max Brosmer on Christmas, and I watched us get fucking destroyed on national television. Jared Goff memes everywhere. Every time you go on Twitter, we got 9'd. Jared Goff got 9'd with the J.J. McCarthy meme that day.
No, for real. That was.
Oh my God, that was the worst part. Losing to a cringe ass quarterback.
Terrible.
Like
now they got 2 cringy ass quarterbacks. I mean, Kyler can be cringe.
Where you at with Kyler Skywalker?
I don't know. I kind of just feel bad for Justin Jefferson, to be honest. I don't think Kyler's been in this league for so long. I don't think that, like, just all of a sudden he's going to shine and be good. I mean, he wasn't in terrible positions when he was on the Cardinals. He had D-Hop for, like, the last good couple years of his career. I do not see Kyler Murray staying on this team for very long, to be honest.
Cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to believe at one point. I think it's cool when you get like a dual athlete. Like I think it's cool. He played baseball, and he was just as good, or arguably better in football. But he's just too small, man. It's when it comes to like these professional sports at this level, outside of baseball. I'm talking about you're making a little bit of contact. The size matters, dude. It fucking matters.
No, it does.
Like, Kyler Murray can't see over his offensive line. He can't survive the hits throughout a season. That's why he's always injured.
Yeah,
and that's why I look at the C.J. McCollum stuff we were talking about yesterday too. It's like, cool. I mean, C.J. McCollum's cool. When it comes to playoffs, I want someone bigger than that. I want somebody to guard more positions than fucking a shooting guard and a point guard. You know. That's
why some people simply would take LeBron over Jordan, is just because of just sheer like size and ability, or you take Or even like back in the day, like some people would take Magic over Isaiah just because of size and impact. Like there's just certain things that the physical advantages you can get. My favorite thing and my favorite example to point to always is the other Isaiah Thomas in Boston. Remember when he was absolutely balling out of his mind? He was an MVP candidate, and it was nuts. It was one of the best stories in sports, man. He was playing his ass off. He had that hip injury. He lost a half a step. And that 5'10" guy went from MVP candidate to struggling to make a roster, just like that. And it's because he was already at such a physical disadvantage that margin was so small for him. And that's just kind of how sports are. Like when you get to this level where it's all the elites, there's such a slim margin of room for error, basically. And that's the issue when it comes to almost every position, like across sports. That's just what it is outside of, like you said, baseball. It's like kind of one of the only, and I don't know how much it matters in soccer either, to be honest.
Size, yeah.
But
that one, yeah. Shot the foot fairies.
Yeah.
But I'm not well versed in soccer. I'm not going to sit here. Messi's a small guy, though, right?
That's a
5'9",
communist
5'9".
sport. I don't consume communist propaganda.
Is anybody watching that? Are we? I know we might do something for that.
I'll watch some of the USA games. Why not?
I will not be there.
9 p.m.
I know my boy Matt was talking about watching the Iraq game. I was like, come on, brother. I was like, you don't love home that much.
You got to report him for that or something, dude.
Yeah. I said, come on, bro. You don't love home that much. Come on.
Gordo, how about you tell us about water hazard?
Yeah, I will tell you guys about water hazard. Listen, man, it's heating up. It's getting pretty steamy out there. We're losing some water. We're really feeling the pressure, the heat. And the best way to cool down and just take a load off after a long day is Founders brand new canned cocktail water hazard. Listen, this stuff is absolutely fantastic. You might see that bright blue can at some of our watch parties. Trust me, guys, you absolutely have to try it. If you like Baja Blast, you will like Water Hazard. It's the very first canned cocktail from Founders, and it's perfect between innings or between rounds. So next time you're out, get in the drink with Water Hazard. Please drink responsibly.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
What brings you in today, Spencer Rexer?
Doc, I can't sleep.
And why is that?
I got a lot on my mind. I feel like I'm not streaming enough.
Streaming?
I don't know. I feel like I'm letting down the listeners.
Is there anything in your life you think you can take action to change this?
You know, I was talking about, Woodward Heavyweights 5 to 7 Monday through Friday on the Woodward Sports Network. We're talking about doing a 24-hour stream. In June 19th? Is that okay?
I'm only half.
Yeah, so Woodward Heavyweights second subathon, June 19th.
And an all-night stream. That can fix it?
I mean, you're the doctor. You've been taking... Sweetie. I mean...
Pictures.
Look, if you're a fan of Mad Packs, you already know they bring the heat. But this summer, they're shaking things up with some massive new drops. Get ready for the Boom Shakalaka 200 milligram hash rosin gummies and high-low 200 milligram live rosin. Mad Pack extracts are the perfect additions to your summer plans. Learn more at getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
Bone Journal. Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WoodwardSports.com. Eazy by Christopher Platte, Luke Skywalker.
Let's go.
Gordon. Is your first name even? Yeah, it is Luke. But I never call you Luke.
Yeah, it's Luke.
I forgot what your first name is. It was call you Skywalker all the time.
No.
Just kidding. It's
Chauncey Clemens.
Chauncey Clemens.
CC, big CC.
Big CC.
Shout out.
Oh, I should have did this way earlier.
What up?
So you know how Drew Petsy's supposed to be like a tight end guy?
Yeah.
Like he blessed Trey McBride, although I think Trey McBride would be good no matter what. He's a dog like that.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
But he did draw up a lot of stuff for him, obviously, like the first option on that offense. Sam Laporta, one-time All-Pro with the Detroit Lions in his rookie season. Was off to a hot start last year up until the injury. Under Drew Petzing, where does Sam Laporta rank this season? You think he's going to take a step up? You think he'd be in the top one, top three? You think he'd be the best tight end in the league? You still have Trey McBride out there. I mean, no?
Let's not forget about Brock Bowers.
Again, it's too many mouths to feed. I just don't think that. I don't think if you're betting for Gibbs to be Offensive Player of the Year, you can also say, yeah, and Sam Laporta is going to finish top 3 tight end. Okay, well, what about Amon-Ra? What about J-Mo? What about all of these other things? So I think that could you argue like talent-wise? Yes, I think he will enter that top 5, re-enter that top 5, top 3 conversation for tight ends. I think he will establish himself, but it won't be the stats. It will be just watching him play and getting into the specifics, the run blocking, the minutia, the other parts of the tight end that aren't the raw numbers.
Throw minutia in there?
I don't think that.
I like it. I like it. He's got an expanded vocabulary.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Just do a minutia in there.
Just a little.
Anti-promophorism.
Yeah. I think that when it comes down to it, though, he's going to enter that conversation just like talent-wise, but it won't be production-wise.
That's fair. What about you fellas?
I mean, there's definitely a lot of mouths to feed. So I kind of agree a little bit with what Chris has to say about talent-wise. I think he's a really good tight end. Back injuries are like no joke. So like I want him to be as cautious as he can possibly be and get in when he can get in. But I don't really see him going for 1,000 yards this season. I kind of just want to see them ease him back into things, and if he can finish with around 750 to 1,000, I mean that would be pretty sick. But I mean he's Goff's check down guy. You know, it's the security blanket. So as long as he can just still fill that role, I'm super happy with that.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have any, like, crazy, season this year. I don't think that he's going to, be, all-pro, anything like that. But I do still think that he is going to be a threat that other teams' defenses are going to have to consider when they're drawing up plays. Yeah. So no matter what, he's going to be very important. I think, it gets interesting when you start, talking about, like, contract and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, will he finish as a top 3 tight end in the league? I don't think so. And it's like I said, it's just because there's too much going on in this offense. There's too many people that you have to get the ball to, and running 13 personnel. We'll see what he's going to be asked to do. If he's going to be asked to be doing a little bit more blocking, if he's they're going to let him go out and run those routes. I mean, obviously the Isaac Tesla is little bit of a similar role, not quite, but when it comes to the route tree, probably pretty similar. Yeah. So we'll see.
So where do we rank him amongst tight ends then?
Right now,
like who do we think is going to be better than Sam Laporta?
McBride,
Brock Bowers.
Yep.
Healthy Bowers.
George Kittle.
What was his injury last year? That was a knee, right?
Yeah.
Was it like a Kirby situation or what?
I ain't gonna lie. What's that Packers tight end, Luke Musgrave?
Fuck no.
Tough.
Or no.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or no, wait.
Oh, Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft. Yeah.
Tucker Kraft. I think he'll have a better season since he might be better. I don't know. Tucker Kraft's good. I'm not gonna. Yeah. I hate him because the whole Kirby thing going back and forth, but like, he's pretty fucking good.
Kelsey's not top 5 to me anymore.
No,
like he's just too old.
I mean, he might be top.
He could be
5.
He might be in numbers just because of the
targeting,
but
it was a PCL strain that Bowers had.
What'd you say?
It was
PCL?
a PCL strain that he had.
PCL.
But he's fully recovered now. So
Travis Kelce finished 4th last year amongst tight ends with 851.
Yeah, that offense was battered. He was taking them blind.
He was the only guy.
Do you remember when he got hit against us? He got smacked on his head. Who was that? Was that Rocky Sane who did that?
I can't remember.
Smacked him on top of his head. Trey McBride was number 1 last year amongst tight ends with 1,239.
Oh, you know who's also
Kyle Pitts was second with 928.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts had a monster season. You know who else was a dog? I mean, just in the end zone. I don't remember his off top his production, but the Dallas tight end, was it Jake Ferguson? Or?
Yeah, Ferguson.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Colson
Another guy,
Loveland.
Gadsden started coming up last year.
Harold Fannin Jr. too in Cleveland.
Yeah, he's
Who was
good.
that? Who was that one? Because I remember I picked him up in fantasy, and I was like the worst team in the league, so I just screwed over whoever was at the top. But it was
Gadsden.
that Chargers tight end.
Yes, Gadsden.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude.
Josh-
Yeah, dude. Shout out. That's my dog.
All right, top 5
That's
tight ends
what I
right
thought.
now because Kittle's coming off a torn ACL, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm still putting Kittle there for his blocking alone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Bowers.
We'll move injuries in. McBride, Bowers,
For
Kittle,
I think Kraft might be in there.
I'd put Kraft at probably 5.
Kraft.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you put Loveland over Sam Laporta?
It depends on this season.
I mean, he had a dog.
Hey, boys,
Damn,
we're
man.
forgetting
There's
about
a-
somebody.
His rookie season, 750
Tyler
yards.
Warren,
Tyler Warren,
Indiana.
I was about to
And
say
Tyler
that too,
Warren
yeah.
had an absolutely insane season last year. He showed us that he can
Three
do it
rookie
all.
tight ends came in last year. Actually, was Gadsden a rookie too?
Yeah, Gadsden was a rookie.
4
Fannin
rookie tight
was
ends
a
last
rookie.
year. Loveland, Warren, Fannin,
Loveland.
Gadsden. Yeah, they went nuts.
And Brock Bowers and McBride are both heading into their second,
McBride's-
third seasons.
I think McBride's got a contract though, so it might be his like 4th or something.
Yeah. No, McBride's a little bit older. Bowers is
second or
younger.
third year
Yeah.
though, yeah.
Damn.
So no, I don't think Laporta top 5 guy. Man.
A lot of great tight ends.
Yeah,
out there.
McBride was 2022.
But I think though that Laporta can put himself in that class of like, okay, he would be he'd be around top 5 range. Like I think he can when he's healthy. But I'm glad you brought up the back point because that's like one of those injuries where it either you don't come back right or you do come back right, but you're a hit away from being wrong again. And so I think it's very like, you have to be very cautious with Sam Laporta, but I do think that talent-wise, if he is 100%, if he is the Sam Laporta we know, that he is floating around that top 5. In terms of talent, I don't think he'll be production just because a lot of those other teams, like Green Bay, they don't have like a true number 1 receiver. Like, they don't have the weapons to feed the way that the Lions do. Like a lot of those teams their tight ends are featured more. Would you throw Kyle Pitts in there after 1 year or no? Because there's so many disappointing years.
And
That was
then now
Michael
too they got
Penix.
Dalton
Tua
Kincaid as well
Tagovailoa.
as another tight end. I think he
Shout
would
out
be
to him.
better. I think he is better than a Kyle Pitts or Dalton Kincaid, even now like a Travis Kelce. But I don't think that he's going to be, statistically or just like, the eye test better or good enough to be like a top 5 tight end.
We got a couple super chats. I apologize,
Yes.
Robertine. I did not see this one. He says, shout Dante for shouting out our cartoon master, John F. and Lord.
Shout
It's
out John
also
F. and Lord.
much funnier watching Europeans experiencing the U.S. for the first time. DMs incoming. I did see that. I saw something where the English team couldn't handle the Florida Heat.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And I saw someone tweet out like that's something since like 1776 for the for London.
Yeah.
Or for England can't handle America.
I saw some
that's
like African accounts. They were saying like, "What do you mean you can't handle the heat? Like you've been there for 2 generations and you forget, or like something like that." That was really funny.
Well, we're politics. Check it out.
Labertini with the super chat says, I legit don't care if you don't read the rest of my super. I apologize, but I think Spinny's one that calls the super chats. You and Spinny on the super chats.
Yeah, I felt kind of like I didn't kind of want to read because some of them were a little bit.
I did see
targeted.
the first one. Yeah,
Yes.
and I wasn't gonna because
Yeah. It was a tough position, Labertini. We do greatly appreciate you. That's why we're rooting for you and Booner to squash because it's never that deep, man. It's just
we should have a
sports opinions.
Labertini and Booner podcast. Just a one-off episode.
Boxing match.
Where they just, Labertini's a dog. I love Booner. Labertini probably dog walk. I'm not going to
Really?
lie. Yeah,
Shout out.
Labertini used to play football collegiately.
Oh, shout out.
Big dude. Not a small guy at all.
Shout out.
But they should have a
Dog
podcast
walk.
where they just, I don't know, like they sit down, like,
I'll Piers Morgan that. I'll sit there.
Morgan that
and-
one.
Hey, man,
yeah.
subathon.
Remember the NBA used to do that with like rivalries. Remember like Isaiah and Magic did it. Shaq and Kobe did one too. Thank God they did that before.
Subathon. We
Obviously,
can
Kobe
think of
passed
something
away.
for Booner and Labertini will throw that back.
Labertini being
Get
down.
2 sets of gloves. We'll call it a day.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I don't want my guy Booner to go through
No,
that.
I don't either. I want those two. I want those two to piece it out because at the end of the day, we do greatly appreciate you in the chat, but we are all friends here. We're all.
I
trying
do
to make
apologize for
It's
missing
never
super
deeper
chats,
than
though.
sports, so apologies for missing those, Labertini.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's kind of nuts because at one spot in time you would say Laporta was a top 5 guy, but there's so much more, such a larger influx of talent, and then you have the thing too where you said some guys just featured more in their offenses, like.
Did they ever come out and like say what specifically was wrong with his back, or
No, they didn't.
They were just vague about
There,
it.
yeah, just like a
About
back
what?
injury.
Like that's more
Sort of,
concerning
yeah.
to me if they didn't specify what was going on.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's a deeper rooted issue if like they don't just come out and say it.
I mean, they did talk about they're going to re-sign him, so I'm assuming something's going to shake off at some point. But yeah, the thing, it's just a tough position to play too. Like the game that he got hurt, I remember watching specifically him just getting worked in the Commanders game, just hitting them dirty hits, Kinlaw, just dirty shots to the back, which is going to happen. That's football. I remember playing and doing it myself, but like it's just, I don't know, it's a tough injury to have as a tight end. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely, man. The back is like that's one of those ones where it just never sits with you. I mean, my dad actually has a terrible back because of literally one day helping move a friend, like when he was, I think, like 28 or 30. He was like really young, and he just jumped off a truck wrong, and his back is ever since then. And he's done like, you know, different chiropractors. He's done everything. The back is the one thing that is so sensitive, and like I said earlier off Skywalker's point, is like you could get back to 100%, but you can still be a hit away, or you could just never be 100% again. Both of those are extremely possible when it comes to back injuries.
I never sat any games out, or I mean, I sat a practice out from like a back injury, but like just randomly there'll be a day where my back just fucking flares up. I'm like, ugh, and I can't like do nothing that day. It's fucked.
Yeah.
But what was wrong with yours?
Yeah, so I was doing powerlifting in high school a couple years ago, and I was deadlifting like, I don't know, like 455 or something, and I kind of just blew my back out, and I herniated 2 of my discs and bulged one of them. So I was getting corticosteroid injections.
Nice.
And granted, I haven't had to get any of those in a long time because I've been going to the gym a lot more and working on my abs. So I'm actually like doing a lot better. But yeah, back injuries are
Were abs supposed to help you from that game?
Yeah, that just takes off
just
a lot of
flexing that for
pressure
some
from your
hoes.
low back. Yeah. I mean, I don't got no six pack, but like you know,
I'm
I
actually
do
all
an
better
ab
now. My
day
dick
now,
is
you know?
huge. It counterbalances the back issue. So that was another super chat. It's okay. I was a menace, and that's why I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the Menace show. I think we
welcome it.
Toxified or made the Woodward sports chats across all shows kind of toxic because we just let that kind of shit fly. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's how
I
we
blame
are. That's how we've always been.
I blame iKing more than I blame us.
iKing was great, man. iKing was cracking him.
I know.
He left because of the whole crunch time situation. Is he back? Is he ever in your guys' chat sometimes? iKing Horse? Yeah, we gotta get that guy back.
Yeah,
I do
dude,
miss iKing.
This guy's got to come back, man. Shout out to
He's
iKing.
got to know that. Yeah,
he was goated.
We're broken off from the evil empire.
And I feel a way about that, man. iKing was cool, man. I enjoyed him in the chat.
iKing was a man.
Yeah. Shout out.
Thrive. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, I can definitely tell you guys about Thrive. Listen, most people think energy comes in a 16-ounce can full of sugar and neon color liquid. But listen, guys, you know better. It's time to upgrade your game with Thrive energy pouches.
This ain't your daddy's dip.
It's a tobacco-free, nicotine-free mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine, including alpha GPC and L-theanine. No jitters, no sugar crash, and zero bloating. Thrive can be found online at dipstop.com. Remember to use promo code WSN for 15% off your entire order and exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. They just effing work.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Massage Chair House. My guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, hold down the corner of Woodward Long Lake Road. He has the #1 massage chair review channel on the internet. Make sure you guys check it out. I know a lot of you guys don't live in state. Go support our guy. Go subscribe to his channel. Go leave a comment. Tell him the Heavyweight sent you. Make sure you check him out. The Massage Chair House, the corner of Woodward Long Lake Road, or visit him at massagechairhouse.com.
Check it out.
Check it out. Do you guys have any concerns with Sam Laporta coming back?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, anytime it's a back injury, it's serious. But honestly, the sad truth is, what makes me less worried is that you have a situation like Kirby where you feel like really bad about it, and so like you're like, okay, just a bad back, like I'll take that. I'll take that. It's sad. It's a sad way to look at it, but honestly, it's partially how I look at it.
I think it's also, a little bit lessened by the fact that we're going to have, tight end by committee. And I've seen, this team go out and sign a Zach Ertz, and him still go out there and perform even when he's, 33 years old. So I'm not going to lie. I'm worried about Sam Laporta, like, coming back 100%, but I'm not entirely worried about the impact on the overall offense.
Yeah. I guess my only fear would be like long term, like, can he survive a season? Because I think anytime he can go, I think he's going to give you value, because he does do all of the things. He's not just a guy where if he gets 6 catches, then he's useless. No, because he's a great run blocker. Like, we talk about all the things he does. That's not just catching passes. So I think that Sam Laporta, as long as he is able to be on the field, will be valuable.
Super chat from Labertini. Easy's lying about me. I'm just an internet troll in the UAE. Mike Morris is better than man. I'm thinking he's better man than me for fully quitting. This makes me feel like I have restraint.
Shout out Labertini.
Shout out Labertini. Who's Mike Morris? The lawyer? Labertini would have known Mike Morris. He's not in Michigan no more.
I mean, if you tune into like Tigers games,
DSN, he's like every other ad.
Over the place still.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Labertini probably tuned into those things for sure. Mike Morris, the edge rusher? Probably. Might be his teammate. Yeah. Listen, I've seen the pics. Labertini's not a small guy. I'll say that.
Mike Morris. He's a defensive end. He played for Michigan.
Was he a dog?
Yeah, he still is for the Seahawks. I mean, he's solid.
Go green.
I had no fucking clue. Shame on me. Yeah, damn. I might as well wrap the show.
All the sports guys in this room were all like, the lawyer.
I mean, that's how good Mike Morris is doing at advertising.
Yeah,
for real.
so.
You got to hit him up, get him on Woodward.
For real.
He's like, that is the first thing that came to my mind was, Mike Morris, the lawyer.
Because he's every sports local sports game, he's their commercial.
Him
every
or
time.
Sammy B. It's always a Sammy
Go
B.
bar for bar.
B? I have no clue.
Think about it for 2 seconds. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Yeah.
Well, you said Sammy B.
Yeah.
That's how the streets know.
I know the old OG Bernstein.
Yeah.
Back in the phone book days.
Yeah.
I think Sam Laporta will still be productive. I just don't know how long it lasts this season. No way. Labertini knows the lawyer Mike Morris.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either.
That's hilarious.
He probably does pop out in Qatar or UAE sometimes,
hey,
bro.
man.
I would if I had money
That's
like
what I was
that.
saying. Hey, man, he got to the top of that oil money.
If you win $1 million, what's the first place you're going?
First place I'm going?
Yeah.
I always said what I'm doing, actually. If I get like $1 million, I'm not going somewhere. I'm buying a subdivision.
But where are you going? I want to know where you're going. Fuck what else you're doing. Where are you going? What's the first location you're traveling?
I'm telling you, I'd spend all my money building my own block, and then you have your own community. Your neighbors are your people.
Thanks for playing, Chris.
But all right, if I'm playing along,
get out of here.
if I'm playing along, back
to the community.
I can't say Italy because that's where I'm going this year. So
it could be somewhere. It could be Italy. Italy has some spots where it looks like
I want to go to Italy. Like
the White Lotus, wherever part of Italy that was at, I want to go there.
Like, was it up in the Alps? Because
I
was gonna say
Italy,
like northern Italy, Switzerland.
Where's all like the water, the coast of Italy?
Oh, the coast. Yeah. That's. I mean, there's the east and west coast of Italy. I mean, you got water on both sides.
Show, that's where I want.
Amalfi Coast.
That might be one. I've already done Hawaii. But I enjoyed Hawaii.
Oh, I would go Hawaii.
Greece would be.
I heard great things.
That's where I'm going. I'm exploring Europe.
Yeah.
Going everywhere in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm more like
just colonizing. That's what you're doing.
I give less of like a F about like Germany or like Sweden. I'm staying around the Mediterranean. I'll go from all the way from Istanbul all the way to the Straits of Gibraltar. Like, just check all of it out.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere historic. If not, somewhere like coastal, somewhere like historic. I probably would go to Europe. Like, I want to go to Germany for this game because I just want to see
cool.
Germany's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some cool shit.
German culture is like very interesting. It's you would like, because of all the stuff in their past, there's so like rules. Like they're very very strict.
What stuff in the past? What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
I might do Turks and Caicos just see what these rappers are talking about. Just see what these rappers talking about.
South by Southwest.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, I'm very curious about these two countries in general, and the jokes are gonna come already. So, but Jamaica and Thailand, those are two places where I've always low key wanted to go.
I mean, we know why, but yeah, why not?
Jamaica, funny
Jamaica,
guy.
I've heard is great. That's where my parents went for their honeymoon. Shout out.
Stick loves Jamaica. Stick goes like every year. I'm pretty sure.
Jamaica would be sweet. I mean,
He
he
just loves it
probably.
that much.
I mean, he probably lives pretty close to Jamaica now, right?
I have no clue.
Little
I'm not a
boat ride
geography
over.
guy.
Yeah, I'm not either. He's
Nah.
somewhere. in the
Where's he
world.
at?
Cayman Island.
Cayman Islands.
He's an island. That's all we can disclose.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
kidding.
his address and zip code?
Yeah. What's his address?
Let's
Someone
dox
put it in
him.
the chat.
Let's dox him.
Dog, remember when DNC pulled up Nick's address?
Oh
Pulled
my
up Nick's dad's house.
God.
He's like, oh yeah, nice buy. He should have sold.
So
Nice
Cayman
buy.
Islands is literally a boat ride away from Jamaica,
Fucking
though.
nuts. Huh?
Cayman Islands is like between, like Cuba and Jamaica, or not between. It's close. It would be literally like a little boat ride.
All right. Let me tell you guys, if you're looking for a spot to host your next party event or get together, make sure you head over to Black Rock Bar and Grill,
I got
home
$1
of the
million.
steak and the stone. Whether it's a graduation party, baby shower, rehearsal dinner, or your next big watch party, Black Rock has the food, drinks, and atmosphere to make it unforgettable. And the best part, there's truly something for everybody, from handcrafted cocktails to refreshing mocktails, stacked burgers, incredible desserts, and their famous steaks cooked right in the rock or chef prepared to perfection. Black Rock's got it all. Book your next event today at blackrockrestaurants.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone. Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Fair.
Years of the original Detroit-style pizza and is grateful to be your hometown favorite. Follow their social channels and join their reward program to see what they have planned throughout 2026. Add some Detroit style to your next event with Buddy's Catering. Their menu is packed with fan favorites, including their award-winning pizza, signature salads, home-style pastas, and more. Save 10% on your next catering order of $200 or more when you order with promo code 10MEAL. Visit buddypizzas.com/catering to view their complete menu and place your order today.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodsportsSports.com. Easy to do my spin. I almost had a whole show without doing it, man. Christopher Platte, Skywalker, Gordo in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream.
I have a tweet with another super chase said, but I know a guy that knows a guy that robbed Mike Morse.
Get the fuck out of here.
Interesting.
That's
The
even
MORSE. So that's the football player, right? Or is that the
listen,
lawyer?
brother, don't ask me. I'm not doing
I
it
don't know.
anymore.
MORSE is the lawyer.
the lawyer.
MORRIS is the football player.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Shout out Chino Moreno also got robbed when he came in Detroit. Shout out Deftones. He doesn't come here anymore. It's kind of funny.
All right. Some updating the Dylan Larkin stuff. First and foremost, my guy Darren McCarty came on the Woodward Wings show last night, laid down the law in a respectful way. In a way, it's just the truth, to be honest with you. Like, it's different when it's us talking about the Dylan Larkin situation and we're kind of dogging him, we're kind of trashing him. I don't necessarily feel like I went that way. I feel like I was kind of just being truthful. But, like, for Neil, I think Neil was going kind of hard.
Yeah, he was.
But when it comes from Darren McCarty, it's completely valid. And honestly, beyond like the validation of him being Darren fucking McCarty, 4-time Stanley Cup champion, he also was spitting the truth as well, too. Justin asked him, Larkin talked a lot about loving Yzerman and that being part of the reason he signed and believing in the Yzer plan and all that just recently, a couple months ago on the NHL Network, to now requesting a trade. D-Mac, no cupcake, nothing soft about it, called Dylan Larkin a liar, which Technically, yeah, he fucking
Yeah.
lied. You lied.
He did.
Well, that was a fucking lie. He lied. The other part of it too, he mentioned the guys in Florida, Ovechkin, Barkov, guys that stuck and stayed in their shitty situations and they got rewarded with a Stanley Cup championship at one point, right? Even Steve Yzerman was here 14 years before things turned around for the Detroit Red Wings. Larkin taking the pussy way out. I went there. I went disrespectful. I apologize. D-Mac didn't say the pussy way out, but he said it's kind of soft. It's kind of soft to give up on your guys, especially as the captain. You know, we wanted you to go out there and recruit. You're the one that got recruited. He called him like he was fucking the neighbor's wife or something like that. He's cheating the relationship.
Yeah.
Which he was. I don't know. I thought that was dope. Make sure you guys go check that out. But I do have some updates in that. Allegedly, Larkin may be open to going to Utah or Anaheim, which way better situations for the Detroit Red Wings in terms of trade value. Both teams have lots of young assets, lots of draft picks as well to go with that. Team-friendly contracts. I'm all in on that one. The Mammoth one a little bit more interesting, though, because they also been linked to Sebastian Kosa as part of that trade or in a separate trade.
Cool. If we can, if he actually has value to somebody and we can get rid of him, great. He's not even the number one starter in your AHL team right now. It's Postava. So, yeah, no, Sebastian Kosa, like best case scenario, he was going to be that bridge guy. Worst case scenario is not too far off from what we're experiencing right now. I mean, his value has absolutely tanked. So he's just a guy that I think he's not going to be a Red Wing or in this organization for too much longer.
So this one's from Wing Wheel Podcast. LeBron
Shout out to the guys.
That Yzerman has gone back to Larkin's camp to ask for more teams beyond Minnesota, Vegas, and Florida.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
3 fucking teams, dude?
Which he senses Larkin and Brisson were receptive to. Also, other teams reaching out. Dallas reached out for Dylan Larkin.
Hey, now. Okay. See, this is okay. See, now we're talking. Now we actually have some teams on the this maybe potential hypothetical trade list that actually have young guys in their development. They actually have proven NHL veterans or guys that maybe a little bit younger than what you would consider a veteran, but proven NHLers that can go out there and win you games and aren't going to fall off the face of a cliff as soon as these legit teams start ramping up for playoffs. Because that's what we've seen over and over again with this Red Wings team, is that they have a very talented team, but they're not built for the NHL playoffs. And slowly throughout the season, it kind of converts to that style of play. We see, later on in the year when these teams are going after each other, fighting for these spots, that they're basically playoff games. And those games are so much different. The fights in the corners are completely different. The physicality, the speed, everything gets, taken up a notch. And the Red Wings right now, as their roster is constructed, they can't handle that. And I think one of the biggest things is because Larkin does not have that playoff experience. His rookie year, he was in playoffs. That's it.
Yeah.
I want to line up being disrespectful, but he's also known as like a soft player. Now, he's had championship experience through the Four Nations and the Stanley Cup, but the Olympics. Like, you've gone against the top tier talent. You've been practicing with those guys. I just don't know if he's built that way. I mean, Sean, I respect almost more than anybody, or just as much as anybody when it comes to breaking down hockey, has consistently called him a 2C. If he goes anywhere else that's competing for a championship, he's probably going to be that 2C. I'm just curious, and I'm not as well versed with the Utah Mammoths team. Is like, who do they have in exchange for Larkin? Like, I know they got a bunch of young guys, but who are those young guys? Do you know those, Gordon? Are you familiar with their roster? The Mammoth.
Not necessarily. They have some really impressive guys like Luke Cooley. Some other guys that I'll watch pretty regularly because late night, those are one of the Anaheim, Utah, those are the kind of teams that we see. I think Justin was saying something about a trade with McTavish that was interesting, but overall, I would have to dig into that a little bit deeper and also check out Woodward Wings.
What I take away from this is one thing is that was D-Mac right when he talked about, because he was the first one to say it immediately in our chat. Then he took to our airwaves at Woodward Wings. Make sure you subscribe there if you're not. They're crushing it. Shout out to Justin, shout out to Spencer, shout out to D-Mac. But he said that Yzerman has the power. Yzerman has the leverage here, and it comes down to a situation where I see this report of him maybe opening up to a couple more teams already being like answering D-Mac's question, how bad do you want to be here? Yeah. How bad do you want to be here? So I think I look at this as like, again, Steve Yzerman is pushing the right buttons, and I think that this is going to be more beneficial to the Red Wings than we originally thought. That's how I feel about it. D-Mac called it. Shout out to Pete.
Yeah, and I think already you're seeing that, the Larkin side, they budged first. And I think that's going to be really important going forward. I think it is going to be Larkin's side that is going to continue to have to move their line. I don't think Stevie's going to have to budge all that much because ultimately, ball's in his court. You know what I mean? Like, it comes down to him to make the decision to, ship Larkin out of here and what deal he's going to take for that. Now, obviously, Dylan Larkin, he's got a certain amount of agency, himself with that no trade clause and all that, but we'll see.
Stupid
party foul, and I don't know. I'm very intrigued to see how this goes, and I almost see this as like a microcosm for what we'll see in the future with Tarek Skubal a little bit.
I hope not, man.
I don't think it's going to be this ugly, but I don't know. I mean, it's already been pretty ugly with Tarek Skubal. He's had to drop both his Cy Youngs on the table for arbitration.
Yeah.
Like, there's something about Chris Ilitch and just, I don't know what it is.
That's the common thread.
Even after all that, I feel like he genuinely still wants to be here. And like, we finally built up a team. I know not everyone's happy with it, and like, yeah, they probably could invest a little bit more in hitting come the off season, and maybe do this with the deadline too. But I think it's enough to compete. And obviously, you're not going to beat the fucking Dodgers, but that's the thing. Even with the Tigers falling behind, like somewhere in there, the context of the injuries was completely lost when people are just shitting on the team. Like, they're missing half their fucking guys.
Yeah,
they're getting carried by McGonigal and Dingler. You're the youngest guys on the team.
Yeah, rookie and your catcher.
Second-year guy.
Yeah,
which Dingler's a fucking stud.
No, he is an absolute.
He is
monster.
the real deal.
Yeah,
2 years in a row. This.
I mean,
step up the second year.
I get a little bit concerned because catchers oftentimes they kind of like we saw it just a few years ago with Rutschman out of Baltimore.
Look like Cal this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The injuries, the stuff kind of adds up. Catcher is one of those positions where it does physically wear you down quite a bit. But man, Dylan Dingler, he's got everything. He's got all the potential. He's got the power to swing it, and get that ball over 400 feet.
Awesome,
and he also has just so many different tools on defense, the pickoffs, he's my petty king, man. He's really good with those ABS challenges, keeping the umps in check. So everything that he does, dude, he's got a lot going on for him.
I'm excited to see how it plays out.
What's up?
I'm just excited to see how the whole Larkin thing plays out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing D-Mac said too, and I had that feeling as well that like it's ultimately going to be what's best for the Red Wings.
Yes.
And I agree. Like, I think Spinney also made a great point. This is when the news initially broke is like, again, I think Dylan is not, I think he's kind of soft. I think that just the change of leadership from Dylan to a guy like Mo is automatically going to make your team a little bit more physical, a little more tougher.
Yes.
And so I'm here for that part of it. And also just the assets you're going to get in the return of it. And I do trust Stevie. I think he's dropped the ball at other times at the deadline or when trades have been on the table for him, like for Quinn Hughes. But I think that's more of him being stingy. At this point, he's not really being stingy, not wanting to give up anything. Larkin's gone.
Yeah.
And obviously, they haven't brought up Kosa yet. This year they're going to have to just because you're going to lose him if you don't.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to trade him too. Like, this is a situation where he's being stingy. These pieces are going.
Yeah.
So I'm still confident in Steve to do that. It's not like Steve's not willing to get rid of Evanson for which I get pissed off every time I say that, to be honest with you. For Quinn Hughes.
I would abandon the seeing Kosa in the crease with the winged wheel on. Pastava has shown already that he has, better control of the crease. He's got just a better eye for the puck. Like everything.
Well, the fact they didn't even give him a shot, it was like a clear tell sign too.
Yeah, I mean, last season,
I think they were scared to expose like what he is and lose a little bit of that value.
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely understand that. It's kind of a weird balancing game where you're like, okay, we need to get this kid experience, but at the same time, like, what if it doesn't go well? We want to ship him off, and everybody, we get caught with our pants down.
Yeah.
It's a weird situation. But I think Pastava is definitely going to be a good. Well, right now, John Gibson is our bridge goalie. I mean, he's absolutely fantastic. He was one of the best goaltenders in the entire NHL last year, and the Detroit Red Wings would have not been in nearly as good of a position that they ended up in last season if it were not for a John Gibson.
And you got Augustine too.
Yeah, no, and that's
That's the goal.
Ding,
piece.
ding, ding. See,
Yeah.
that's where we're really waiting for, to see him truly blossom, because he has all the tools. He's, shown that he can be the number one guy at, at his level of hockey. He was the best, goaltender in college hockey, just last season, and now, sky's the limit. Yeah.
I'm still gonna hold out faith though that Maple Leafs trade comes to fruition.
Maple
McKenna.
Leaf. Oh man.
That's what I want. That's
Hockey
me.
Town would be so back.
We would be so back.
So
we would have
back.
I mean, no disrespect to Mo, but we'd have like a true blue star. You know what I'm saying? Mo's a blue chip piece defensively.
Yeah, but it's because of his position. I mean, like the defenseman nowadays.
Hughes had like 17 goals this year.
Yeah,
if that,
But Quinn Hughes, I believe he finished lower than.
Might have been lower.
Yeah,
but McKenna would be the piece. That's the one.
1,000%.
And I feel like it costs you less.
Yeah, also
because he's unproven.
He is. I really love Gavin McKenna. You hear about how he
beat the shit out of the guy?
Yeah, for talking about his mom.
Yeah,
dude, that's respect.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
And when I was listening to DMAC too, we was talking about Barkov, we was talking about Ovi, those guys like thugging it out, and then ultimately won the cup. Still, give me a Russian. Go give me a badass Russian. Yeah. If we're trading with Minnesota, throw in Kosa and go get fuck's his face. Who's their scorer they got? The Russian dude.
And where at?
Minnesota.
Oh, Kirill Kaprizov. There's a reason they call him the Karillionaire, bro. He's like the highest paid player in fucking one of the highest. Yeah, okay. Anyways, maybe you could get no, honestly, I don't think there's really like anybody out of that top core that you could pull away from. Like you would have a better chance at getting a McAvoy out of Boston than you would getting a Boldy or. Nah, good luck.
No, I'm saying I'd be down for it.
No, 1,000%. Charlie McAvoy is
one
of the better defensive, young defensive players in the entire league.
All right. You got anything on the hockey before we come back to mailbag?
Honestly, not really. I'm just curious to see how it all plays out, man. I think that it's clear. I mean, we were saying that the Wings needed a drastic shift, and we didn't know what it was because you shifted coach already. You shifted, all of these other things. So I feel like this is honestly the blessing in disguise. I really do. I think that this is going to, maybe not for the next couple years, but I think it's in the future it's going to pay off, man. And Child Opportunity with one more super chat. This is dedicated to the this is dedicated to Heavies for their subathon. Booner ruined any donation by coming back in the chat. Shout out. I'll see you guys in Michigan in July. Man, guys, I don't like to put myself in the middle of confrontations because at the end of the day, every man is their own man. They do their own decisions, but this shouldn't be that deep. It's sports talk, man. It's sports talk. I have a lot of people who I disagree with quite often, and at the end of the day, I'm still friends with them. I'm still cool with them, or I just direct my focus elsewhere, man. Like I don't, I appreciate you, Labertini. I appreciate Booner. I don't want to get in the middle of it, but at the end of the day, I feel like this shouldn't be that deep, man. It's sports.
Let's go to break. Tell us about the subathon.
Let me tell you about the subathon, man. The subathon is coming next Friday, man. Can't wait for the subathon, man. It is going to be so fun. We got so many things planned and lined up for you. It's 24 hours. All of your favorite Woodward Sports crew people will be there and more. We have special guests coming. We have all sorts of incentives coming, man. We're going to have games going on, competitions, all sorts of things, man. We are going to be streaming for up to 24 hours, and that is decided by you guys, by the chat, man. So we appreciate you all. We can't wait to see you. The last time, it was fun. We made it 17 hours. This time, we're going for 24 hours, man. Help us make that goal at the subathon. Woodward Heavyweights right here, June 19th. Check it out.
Hunting season is almost here, Detroit, and your Lions are on the prowl. Make sure you're locked into Woodward Sports for all the Dan Campbell reactions, Jared Goff touchdowns, Amon-Ra first downs, Penny pancakes, Kirby picks, Gibbs big plays, and of course, Jack Fox's leg. Stay locked in on all your Lions coverage right here on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Listen, man, Loom, they got their new Buzz and Energy drinks, all no hangover, 7.5 milligrams of THC, 100 milligrams of caffeine, the perfect balance, and you get 30% off your entire order by using the promo code WSN30 when you visit online or your first visit, WSN30 for 30% off. Scan the QR code right above my head to shop today. It's Loom Cannabis. Check it out.
Buongiorno, welcome back to Woodward Waste Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, my spin more X is not here. Fucking goddamn.
You goddamn some bitch.
Let's get the mailbags in.
Mailbag. Hey, real
What a
quick,
show.
shout out KJ Obey in the chat. Yeah, I did see what happened with that Nationals game. Holy shit, man. Letting up 5 runs in the 8th inning, then 5 runs in the 9th when you were up 9-1. Absolute choke job. Nationals season is over. I mean, it never really started, but it's over.
I'm always like, the Nationals have been around, I guess. But I'm just like, some of those teams that no one ever is given, like the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
Outside when they had a pedo, doing all-time
Dude,
things
they had
there.
the worst. They had the best pick and roll, but they had the worst human beings in that pick and roll.
What did John Stockton do? Did he know about it and cover it up, or what?
No.
Did he do?
I don't know about that.
I don't think you knew. I mean, they actually might. I mean, they're on the road together all
Because
the time.
Malone
They're
is
together all the
Malone.
time,
We all
but-
know Malone's a piece of shit.
Right.
But
He was.
But
That was
he's,
before he was
into
an NBA
QAnon
player. No.
and QAnon and all that shit. Like
Who?
Stockton. Like he's got some weird stuff going on about him. What is it?
Oh, does
QAnon
he?
or QAnon or whatever?
QAnon? I never got into that. I don't
He's
know what
like
that
a
even.
super duper conspiracy theorist and stuff like
What
that.
is?
And I think
we
he gets
gotta
into
do it.
some-
We don't gotta do it.
I honestly don't.
gotta go
I
around
honestly
like,
don't
oh,
know.
Do we really want to get into this? Because I can
No,
get
this
into
show's
this
already
for
been a
while.
shit show. It's
Yeah.
been ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I know that there's a reason a lot of people don't like him. I don't care to dive into people's personal lives like that, so
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, for John
Like
Stockton?
for John Stockton,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just know a lot of people say he's just as bad as Karl Malone. I find that hard to believe because I know what Karl Malone did, and that's fucking crazy.
Hey,
But-
we got a mailbag in there from
Jesse Woodward.
Jesse Woodward. Is your confidence in the Tigers back yet? Also, do the Tigers take the series tonight against the Twins?
Yes.
Damn good chance. I mean, we went through like 7 of their pitchers last night in their bullpen, and they have one of the worst bullpens in the league. So we're going to see, in my opinion, I think we're going to see a little bit of, May Tigers in these, June Twins. And, their starter might come out and put up a half-decent performance. But when you get around to their bullpen, they are cooked.
My confidence is back with Tigers. You get
Mine is
school
too.
back allegedly as soon as this Sunday. I'm there.
Oh,
Are you
shit,
you a big
tall.
baseball guy, Skywalker?
I mean, I watch Tigers when I can.
Nice.
That's a no.
Easy, you're
One with
tall
it.
as hell.
Thank you,
Shout out
dude.
to Easy.
Shout out.
Thanks, Shouty.
No, I like this one from KJ Obey mailbag. If the Knicks win the finals, do we blame Neil for jinxing the Spurs like he jinxed the Commanders game and the Tigers choking the
is-
Celtics?
Who do you
Absolutely.
or do you
Yeah.
blame
Yeah,
Anson?
man.
Do you blame Anson
blame
for going
both.
with the peasants bit?
I blame them both.
blame them both?
I want Anson to retire the Peasants bit. I don't think
Yeah.
it's picked up any type of steam.
Yeah.
I don't think at all. Zero. I love you, Anson, but like this has it.
we support our brothers. And we haven't even
yeah, we
picked it up.
support our guys. I think the peasant stuff's got to get retired. And then, Neil is – I think where Neil takes majority of it is, like, he's just been, like, the jinx of the network. He did it with the Tigers.
And
he's done it with the Lions.
Yes. And now they're saying he's doing it with the Knicks.
We got another interesting one in here from Burning Issues 517. Mailbag, will the Lions improve on their defense time to pressure rate this year, and does that translate to more sacks and turnovers?
God, I hope so.
They have to. I mean, it was god-awful last season. They took forever to get to the quarterback. They have to.
What was the question?
He was just wondering, do you think we're going to get to the quarterback faster? This defensive line has the pieces to, get into the pocket and muck things up at a quicker rate.
Yeah, I think so. I think Tyreek is more likely to rush the quarterback than DJ Reader. I think we'll get a healthy Aleem McNeil back. I mean, he's talking about feeling different. He could just be giving us the same shit we always get from every athlete when they come back from injury. Who knows? But, yeah, Hutch, Aleem, Tyleek stepping up. I think we'll get a better pass rush.
There was
more
one.
consistent one.
I think it was Steve-O, baby. I'm trying to find it that said mailbag. Who's winning the championship in Detroit first? Well, if we're allowed to vote on the newest Detroit sports
PWHL.
team, yeah, they're going for it. But he bet amongst the 4 majors.
Pistons.
Look, the easy answer is Pistons. But you know, I mean, look, baseball and football, they flip like crazy.
Are you saying we can't win a Super Bowl with Jared Goff?
I'm saying it's very I'm saying it's very unlikely. Because Kent would just be ridiculous. You can't do that.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
I will say this: as soon as if Tarek Skubal is no longer a Tiger, there go your chances of having a World Series.
Dante 151 mail sack where there'll be video games at the Heavy's 24 Hours Extravaganza next Friday. There should be.
Yes,
I got Madden, I got 2K, and I got college football.
Finally got my lip back in 2K against Chris.
Yeah, no, I was hammered.
Fucking right.
I also told you I'm not that nice at 2K.
You also had the Warriors. I had the shitty Pistons at the time.
Yeah, but I had the Warriors with the injuries on. So it was no Steph. It was I had Draymond, but I had no Steph. I was trying to give you buckets with Brandon Pajimski.
Don't believe you.
Yeah, it's not how it doesn't fit your narrative.
Real quick before we get out of here, Art Vandalay in the chat. How haven't any UFC fighters shown up on the streets of New York tonight with a Spurs jersey on? Dude, imagine Sean Strickland in a circle of like Knicks fans everywhere.
Free permission.
He's got the skill set to fight multiple people too.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, if I'm a UFC person trying to climb the ranks, I'd do it.
That's the thing though. Like you gotta
some
register your weapon or your hands as weapons, bro. Like,
oh yeah, that is crazy.
New York is a little different on that stuff than most places.
Also,
that's why UFC was so long before they returned to New York.
Yeah, and I think UFC too. Like, if you go out and get in fights with like random people, like if you don't have like crazy money, you can be charged like pretty. Yeah.
All right, guys, it's 7:02.
We gave you overtime.
OT. Sign us out, Chris.
This is the Woodward Heavyweights. Thank you all for tapping in. I am Chris Platte, a.k.a. Platte Paz with my dog, Speak Easy. The person who brought me here. There we go. There you go. I'll give you your flowers
Same
one
thing,
time.
yeah.
On the ones and twos, we got Gordo on sound filling in for Nick. We got Skywalker. That's who we got. Skywalker.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Chauncey Clement.
Right. Shout out to Spencer, man. He is not dead, as Danny G said. He is alive and well. He is at a soccer game. He will be back tomorrow. I will not be. I'm heading up north for a bachelor trip with my boys. Shout out to David. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to everybody. It's going to be a good time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.